live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.
We need a statewide investment into rural school district budgets to even the playing field. Families deserve fair wages and medical leave with backing for employers. Education and medical help should be more accessible. I support the privilege to own a gun through the passage of background checks. Landowners should be available to repurpose less ample land for alternative crops and energy.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollyi, third generation owner of Pollyi's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you, everything is made from scratch and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit pollyi'sgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyi's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
Good evening and welcome to the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Give a shout out to our sponsors for tonight: Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Medicap Pharmacy, the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, Sarah Smith for Iowa House, the Dairy Barn, and ASI Signs. Thank you to those sponsors. Also, I want to give a shout out to our football sponsors that are down in the corner there rolling: ASI Signs, Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Dairy Barn, Medicap Pharmacy, Grinnell Mutual, Clarity Eye Care, Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and Grinnell Firestone. Thank you to all those sponsors. Any way that they could help provide sponsorship for the Grinnell Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Also a shout out to Kurt's Collision Center, which is our sponsor for our Livestream Network all season long, all sports long. So thank you again to Kurt's Collision Center with Greg Heinzelman. Also tonight we have sponsors of our first down. That'd be Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Copeland. Stop down and see Mark and Paul Copeland at 720 4th Avenue, and they can help you out with all your financial investments. Our timeouts are also sponsored by Edward Jones, Mark Copeland. Our Red Zone is sponsored tonight by Polly Ice Pizza and all football season long. Our instant replays are brought to you by Clarity Eye Care. Stop in and see Scott Collins and Kara for all your eye care needs. They can help you out. So thank you to all those sponsors stepping in and providing those extra little bits of sponsorship for the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. We're going to take another round of our commercials and sponsors. We are about 28 minutes from game time. We come back, we'll actually have our pregame with Chris Juni, myself, Dan Walker, and our camera lady, Ireland Sebeka. So thank you for joining the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
I decided to run for the Iowa House because I had helped on a couple of different school bond votes. And I didn't like how state policies were causing divisions within our rural communities. And I felt that I had a good understanding through listening to both of those sides at how to make it better and how to make positive change for our small rural towns.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polly Ice Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Medicap Pharmacy, the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars, Sarah Smith Iowa House, the Dairy Barn, and ASI Signs. Thank you to all those fine sponsors. Tonight our play-by-play announcer is Chris Juni, and as I said earlier, Iron Lissabecca is our camera operator. So Chris, I'll turn it over to you.
All right, Dan, thank you very much. And once again, everybody, welcome. Good Friday evening, and welcome to Grinnell Tiger Football live on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. I'm Chris Juni, and happy to have you with us on an absolutely spectacularly good Friday night. I mean, all week long it's been spectacular, right? If you've been outside at all, you understand that it's just been outstanding weather this week, and tonight is the same. Right now, sitting on about 62 degrees, heading for a low down to the upper 40s. Perfect night for football, not much wind. So glad to have you with us here on a Friday night. Game number 2 of district play in Class 3A District 5. Grinnell Tigers hosting Keokuk. And very similar records in the standings. Overall, both teams are 2-3, but the difference is Grinnell is 1-0 in the district in Class 3A District 5, and Keokuk is 0-1. So obviously, big game tonight for both teams. And since there's only 6 teams in the district, every game is a big game. And this is no different. So Tigers going to be going at it with the Keokuk Chiefs from way down in southeast Iowa. 2.5-hour trip up here. Of course, we had to go down there last year as districting, and this will be the last year for that because at the conclusion of the football season, sometime next spring of 2023, the Iowa Boys Union will announce the district pairings, and every team will be moved around in a new district. But that's down the road. Tonight we have football, big district game in Class 3A District 5. Solon is at Fairfield. That's another big game. And then Washington is at West Burlington tonight for other games in Class 3A District 5. Now the Chiefs come in playing people close. They're led by sophomore quarterback Brenton Horde. He is 57 out of 115, 57 completions, 115 attempts for 731 yards and 8 touchdowns. He also has rushed 184 yards for 3 touchdowns. So dual threat quarterback, always a concern for defense. Our Tiger defense will have to maintain their gap responsibilities. What I mean by that is the gaps between the offensive linemen the center and the guard on both sides, and then the guard and the tackle on both sides. Those are called gaps. Have to be sound on that and try to funnel, keep everything inside of our defensive ends. Can't get sucked down inside towards the middle of the field. They have to keep everything wide and force the quarterback back into the middle of the field where there is pursuit. In other words, other Tiger defenders to help make the tackle. They are led in rushing by junior Malachi Douglas. He has 66 rushes for 333 yards and 2 touchdowns on the season. Their top target for receiving is junior Diego Garcia. He has 28 catches for 441 yards and 6 touchdowns. And then they're defensively, they're led by a senior, Liam O'Donnell. He's a cornerback, kind of roams all over the field. He has 39 tackles on the season, including 5 tackles for losses. So everybody's looking up now for this game. This is going to make or break the season, especially if you're Keokuk. You don't want, at this point, you do not want to go 0-2 in your own district. Tigers, while a loss would certainly not, keep them out of the playoffs, it really would put a big dent in what they are trying to do. So the playoff scenarios are too complicated. Even though we're getting down towards the end of that, it's too much. They go overall conference record, then head-to-head, and then your record against common opponents, and then what your opponents did. It's a pretty complicated formula. No point getting into now, otherwise we'll lose everybody who's tuning in tonight. So what I expect from the Tigers is building off that momentum. Coach Haydenfeld said it best, they went down to Washington, a long road trip, and gutted it out against a gritty Washington team. That, if you listened to that or saw it last week, that last drive of Washington, when Grinnell was trying to put it away, there were just some penalties and other things that kept the drive alive, and it came right down to the last play before it was finally decided. The Tigers got a much-needed and just a gritty, tough, grinded-out victory against a Washington Demons squad. So they can build that momentum this week and take care of business here at home. It is homecoming here at TT Cranny Field, Grinnell High School. And because of that, there is going to be a little bit longer halftime as they're going to introduce the king and queen in the court. So the halftime will be about 20 minutes long this time. And we will have things to do in that. We have allowed for that, so we will have those things to talk about at halftime. Of course, the Tigers come in, led in passing by sophomore quarterback Brady Coffin. He is 29 out of 64 for 557 yards and 5 touchdowns. He also has 194 rushing yards for 4 touchdowns on the season. The running back, Tigers use a lot of them, but the main one is junior Kenneth Johnson, 68 carries for 223 yards, 1 touchdown. Also has 27 catches for 1 and then 1 touchdown in that as well. Top receiving target, junior Carson Pennant, 6'4", has 8 catches for 226 yards. And again, of course, who can forget that amazing catch and run he had up at South Tama, 95 yards on 1 pass play there from Brady Coffin. But Carson Pennant, 8 catches, 226 yards, and 2 touchdowns. And tackle-wise, Tristan Stark, the senior, getting the job done for the Tigers, is a linebacker. 34 tackles on the season, including 5 tackles for loss, 2 sacks, and 1 interception. So, again, Tigers just, got to play their ball, a nice mix of run and pass, and as it usually does, it's going to come down to the quarterback play. Again, we got 2 sophomore quarterbacks going at it. Brady Coffin, sophomore, he's 6'2", 190. And on the opposite side for the Keokuk Chiefs, sophomore Brenton Horde is the quarterback. He's 5'10", 140. Both quarterbacks can run, both quarterbacks can move around and keep the play going, extend the play. So defense is going to have their hands full tonight here at TT Cranny Field. And again, I cannot underestimate or cannot state just what an amazing night it truly is. And I'd be remiss, our camera person is Arlen Sabetka, who's on the Tiger volleyball team. Now, she's not going to join us on the radio, but if you watched our broadcast Tuesday night here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, the Tiger girls volleyball team did something they hadn't done in 10 years. They beat the Pella Dutch in volleyball 3-1. Last time that happened was back in 2012. So big tip of the hat and salute to those young ladies for persevering. We said at the top of our broadcast, it's online at Tiger Sports Livestream Network at YouTube. Just go to YouTube, search Tiger Sports Livestream. You'll see the volleyball match there. I would encourage you to watch it, not because of me, but just because it was just a close, intense, a hard-fought match all the way through. No team had a lead of more than probably 3 or 4 points all the way through all the sets and for the match. So just one of those great, gritty matches. And the Tiger girls volleyball team, they hung on. First set, they got up big, and then they got to 20 points, and then Pella started closing the gap. It was like 20 to 11 or 12. Pella scored 6 or 7 in a row, got up to 2018. Just like when they played Norwalk a few weeks prior. They got to 22 to 15 against Norwalk. You think, oh, they got this. They're only 3 points away from getting the set. Well, Norwalk came back and won that first set 27-25 and then took the next 2 pretty easily. So unlike that time, though, Tuesday, the Tiger girls, they hung in there. They persevered. They fought through it. It got close. It got intense. It actually was tied at 23 all. And but the Tigers hung on and got that first set and then went on to get the victory, as I said, 3-1. So big congratulations and a tip of the hat to Coach Rachel Stensrud and the Tiger volleyball team. I believe they're off tomorrow. The varsity, there's a JV tournament tomorrow for them, and then their next action is on the road next Tuesday for the volleyball team. So congratulations to them. Had a nice homecoming night last night. Again, the weather was just outstanding at Central Park. And our king and queen were crowned at the Central Park. Dollars for Scholars was there. And just a big thank you to all of you who showed up. I was there myself with my daughter and my 2 granddaughters. And it was just so much fun to see everybody out and about, especially after the last couple of years and things we've gone through, Dan. And it's just one of those, it just kind of uplifted everybody. And, we had the Tiger Paws dance, we had the band play, and then, the guy-girl dance, which is a big tradition here at Grinnell. And then the crowning of and I like the crowning of the king and queen out there at the band shell at Central Park. I hope that stays. But just a great night for everything and just fun to get everybody back out there. Considering what we've gone through the last couple of years.
Yeah, it was. It's been a while. Last year, obviously the parade was back, but having the downtown area filled. We were on my wife and I were on the Broad Street side. This was the first year, probably in 15 years, I either haven't been in the parade in some capacity, either as with the fire department or the last 2 years we ran the Tiger Sports live stream. We had a truck in there and kind of throwing out candy, and we decided to take a year off and just sit back and enjoy what the parade's actually like. So it was good. I mean, there was a lot of things going on, a lot of stuff that was just made that represented what a homecoming floats or stuff should look like, and that was good. I enjoyed every bit of it, and it lasted about 20-25 minutes. So, and then yes, get back to the traditional downtown. We built the whole downtown, and we only used it 1 year, and then we had COVID.
Yep. Hey, I wanted to ask you, since you were on the fire department, maybe I saw one of the fire trucks was decked out with, a tiger overlay and stencil. And I know that, I think I've heard it, that's not actually the truck, it's like a supply truck, but that was really neat to see, a fire truck. Does that go out on calls, or what's the story behind that?
So what that is Ben Loudon, local farmer, and of course his son's Oliver Loudon, which is the king, and plays on football and different sports, and they have a daughter in volleyball. He went out and purchased that fire truck on his own with their own money, and they decorated it all out and Tiger bling. And here we could, let's see, I think it's sitting right down here in the corner. We could shoot over, and you could kind of see it sitting back there by the scoreboard.
Oh, yeah.
So that's just kind of a way that the Loudon family gives back. They do a lot of things that support Tiger athletics. Emily is always baking all types of cookies. Ireland's sitting here shaking her head. She's a recipient of those, and always contributing back into, the support the Thursday night meals and stuff like that through all sports. So, it's a great Grinnell Tiger family that supports their kids and supports the schools. And, what they do with that old fire truck turning into a Tiger fire truck was a pretty incredible thing. And that's what's kind of nice. The other night when you score touchdowns, they light her up and honk the horn and turn the lights on. So that's kind of a great contribution that they've given back to the Tiger sports.
And you mentioned that Oliver Loudon was king and Greta Dodd was the queen. And again, at halftime, we mentioned that that's going to be an extra 5 minutes. This time it's going to be 20 minutes long. And they're going to introduce the king and queen and their court, and you'll get to meet them at halftime. So we are here at TT Cranny, still about 10 minutes away from kickoff. And again, an absolutely gorgeous night here at TT Cranny. And glad to have you with us on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Look us up on YouTube. We have a Facebook page, and if you like what you hear and see, just click that subscribe, and then you'll be notified every time Tiger Sports Livestream Network is going to be on the air.
Yeah, and just a thing to point out, Chris, too, is as you're looking on your screen, I know Chris probably can't see it because he doesn't see our screen live, but there's 4 great big blue Powerade coolers down there that are just kind of sitting on the scoreboard. They look like they're sitting on our scoreboard, but they're sitting on the away bench. They just look like they're a figurative part of the scoreboard. They're not, but they will probably be there as long as they're not in the picture and you move the side to side, so don't let those kind of get you in a trance throughout the night. They're going to be a fixture of our screen as long as we're in the middle of the field.
All right, we are here at TT Cranny, and marching band's getting ready to take the field and get ready to do the national anthem, so we will pause and listen to some sponsors, and we tell you you're watching Grinnell Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
I decided to run for the Iowa House because I had helped on a couple of different school bond votes. And I didn't like how state policies were causing divisions within our rural communities. And I felt that I had a good understanding through listening to both of those sides at how to make it better and how to make positive change for our small rural towns.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
All right, back here at TT Cranny Field. Tiger football, the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Kicking off for Keokuk is Cooper at Falter Dial, sophomore kicker. Back deep is Cole Blackford for the Tigers. And here we go. Great night for football, homecoming football game. Class 3A District 5. Grinnell Tigers and the Keokuk Chiefs. At Falter Dial waiting for the ready for play. He's got it. And here we go. Kick off a low knuckleball down the field, picked up by one of the upbacks of the Tigers, about the 22. He hands it off, and up the middle of the field he goes. He switches out there. With that was number 6, Brock Heichman. On the return, gets into Chief territory, down to about the 41-yard line. There's a penalty flag on the field, however. Going to have a block in the back called against Grinnell. That'll be the flag is down to 33. That's a 10-yard spot foul. They'll mark 10 yards back from the spot of the foul. So instead of having the ball in Chief territory at the 40-yard line or so, they're going to be pushed back to their own 23. As soon as he puts it down, the umpire sets the ball down, at the 23. So 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 23. Very costly penalty. It's only a 10-yard penalty, but yardage-wise, it cost them about 45 yards. Sophomore quarterback Brady Kaufman brings the Tigers out in the shotgun. Actually, now he's under center. Turns, gives the ball off to Johnson up the middle. Johnson around the outside, comes back and cuts inside. Met there and have another flag on the field. Tackle that time by number 55, Jacob Mott. Let's see what this flag is. A linesman threw the flag. Have a face mask call against Keokuk. So that'll be 15 yards back the other way. Or correction, a 5-yard face mask, incidental face mask. So ball moved out to the 43-yard line. They reset the chains. And it's 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 43. Kaufman now has been in shotgun, but took the first snap under center. Now he takes this snap under center as well. Kaufman pitches out to Johnson around the left side. Johnson trying to get to the edge, does get to the edge, turn the corner, and gets out to about the 40-yard line. Pushed out of bounds that time by, looks like number 24, Malachi Douglas. That does get the Tigers a first down, so 10-yard run by Johnson. 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 40. Just underway here at TT Cranny Field on homecoming night. Tigers and Keokuk Chiefs doing battle on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Kaufman now in shotgun, drops back. He takes the pass on the curl route, hits number 4. Braden Johnson there, pass complete. Out to about the 49-yard line. Picked up 9 on that play. Johnson just went down and about 5 or 6, 7 or 8 yards and then turned towards the middle of the field, and Kaufman put the ball right on the numbers. Pitch and catch brings up 2nd down and 1. Kaufman now getting the troops set. Grinnell doesn't huddle per se. They just kind of get the play call from the sideline, then they look over the defense and then make the call again, depending upon the defense. This is a Wildcat. Taking the snap directly was Johnson. He fakes to give up the middle, tries to get to the edge, gets around the edge, and gets out of bounds. Wildcat formation there. Johnson gets into Chief territory down to about the 42-yard line for another Tiger first down. That's an Edward Jones first down. Evan Jones Investments, Paul Copen and Mark Copen, fine supporters of the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. So we've had 2 Edward Jones first downs by the Tigers on this drive. Actually 3, 1 by penalty and 2 by the play calling. So 1st and 10 Grinnell at the Keokuk Chief 42-yard line. Now Kaufman back in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Fakes to give to Johnson. Calls his no number left side. It's wide open. There goes Kaufman over the left inside the 30. Down to about the 27. Steps over a tackler. Gets down to about the 25 or 6. Tigers getting huge chunks of yards early in this one. Good surge by our offensive line. The dark shirts And the Tiger offensive line, if you just keep an eye on that, watch the white shirts on Keokuk's defensive line just get pushed back off the ball at the snap. And that generally means you're going to have success doing pretty much anything offensively you want to do. It's a nice run by Kaufman. About 15 yards there. Brings up 1st and 10 at the Chief 26. Kaufman in the shotgun. Motion to their side. Gets a handoff now. Is around the right side. Oh, the ball gets popped out and it's picked off. Fumble recovery by Keokuk by their linebacker. That's Aiden Durr. Ball got popped up in the air. Good tackle. Just put the helmet right on the ball. Brock Heisman had the ball. Just the Keokuk player put his helmet right on the ball. It got popped up in the air. And Aiden Durr, the senior defensive end, 6'3", 215, scooped it up and rumbled it back to about his own 44-yard line. So turnover of the game. Tigers are moving the ball, but Chiefs come up with a turnover. 1st and 10, Keokuk at their own 44. Brenton Howard, sophomore quarterback, operates out of the shotgun. His running back is Malachi Douglas. Horde that time throws a pass intended for number 2, Chase Eklund. Looked like Eklund may have went to run first before he caught it. Incomplete pass brings up 2nd down and 10. Again, same type of route that Grinnell ran. Receiver ran down the field about 8 or 9 yards and then just turned towards the middle of the field and the ball was there. But in this case, the receiver dropped it, but we did have a penalty on the play. So it looks like there was a holding call. Moves the ball back to the 32. So 1st down and 20 now for the Chiefs. Did not see that flag on the field. And here we go. Horde under center, takes the snap, rolls out to his right, being pursued. Now stops and throws. Pass is caught. And let's see, did the receiver hang on? No, he did not. Going up for that was number 4, Emerson Glasgow. Great effort by Glasgow. Could not pull it in. And as they say, complete the process of the catch. And Glasgow a little slow getting up, holding that left arm kind of funky a little bit. May have landed on that. Couldn't tell who the Tiger was over there defending, but nice defense by the Tigers. And it brings up 2nd down, and we'll call it 22 now for Keokuk. Brenton Horde, sophomore quarterback, is a threat to run it as well. Has 8 rushing touchdowns on the season. Horde down the shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the pitch, tries to cut up the middle, and nothing doing. As we mentioned in the pregame, good play by the Tiger defensive end there. Stayed at home, did not allow Horde to get outside. So Horde cut to the middle where the Tiger defense, the teammates were waiting. The pursuit is what they call it. The other Tiger defenders were waiting. And makes a tackle after a short gain. Gets 4 yards, brings up 3rd down and 18. Ball spotted at the 36-yard line. No score here, just underway in the first quarter. Keokuk Chiefs and Grinnell Tigers, Class 3A District 5 football on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Horde takes the snap, back to pass, rolls out, being pursued now by Blaylock, being pursued again and just throws to get rid of it. And let's see. It's going to be incomplete, and there drops the flag. I don't think it got back to the line of scrimmage. So it's going to call intentional grounding, which I'm sure Grinnell's going to decline.
Yeah, that was a good rush by Clayton and Blaylock there coming in on that side.
Yeah, the quarterback, it was a designed rollout, but that side didn't get blocked, and so he actually rolled right into the Tiger rush there, Dan, and had to just get rid of it. And he did, but unfortunately it's a penalty, but they're going to decline that, I believe. Well, they're moving him back now. It's loss of down, so it's 4th down. I guess that's not a declinable penalty. I wasn't aware of that. Anyway, 4th down and a bunch for Keokuk, so they are back in punt formation. Cole Blackford back to receive it. There's a snap, and the kicker gets it out of there. Off the side of his foot, kind of heading towards the sideline, and barely gets across the 40. Let's see.
That almost gets it back to the line of scrimmage of Keokuk, so about a 36-yard punt as it ran out of bounds there.
So see what the Tigers do on their second possession. First possession, if you were with us, you saw they went right down the field against Keokuk's defense, moved the ball well, and then a great tackle opportunity, good form tackle. The Keokuk defender put his helmet right on the football. Ball popped loose from a Tiger runner and scooped up by the Chiefs. So the first turnover of the game stopped that drive, but then the Tiger defense does their job, and now they got the ball back for their second possession. 1st and 10, Grinnell at the Chief 44-yard line. Coffin under center. Lots of rush up the middle. There goes Johnson up the middle. If he gets past the line, he does. Gets through that second level. Chiefs had they put up 3 or 4 guys in the box. They had the 4 down linemen, then they put 3 linebackers right up in the gaps between them. So almost had 7 guys in the box there. And if you can get past that, you have a lot of room to run. So Johnson was able to, got out pretty good yardage out of that, down to the 31-yard line for a first down. So it's 1st and 10 Tigers at the Chief 31. Coffin under center, turns, gives the ball again to Johnson. This time, good penetration in the backfield. 24, Malachi Douglas penetrated that, and the key to any defense, they'll tell you, is if you get penetration, that usually busts up the play, and that's what happened there.
Let's take another look. This is the instant replay from Clarity Eye on that Johnson run. Just right up the middle. Good line penetration, kept everything running down the line. So good job by Johnson on that.
So basically had a little bit of a loss on that play. So it's second down now and 7. Or check that. You got 3, so third down and first and second and 7. I'll get it right. Coffin fakes the give. Now calls his own number. Goes around the left side. Has a lot of room inside the 20. Down to about the 15 or so before he's pushed out of bounds. Again, little RPO run pass option where the quarterback, Coffin, he reads the defense. He can put the ball in the running back's belly. And then if he lets go of it, the running back takes it and goes. If he pulls it out, then the running back carries out the fake, and the quarterback can take the ball and go the other way. So good read that time by the Tiger sophomore quarterback. It gets down to the 15 for
Edward
first down.
Jones first down.
Yep. So 1st and 10 Grinnell at the Chief 15. Again, Chiefs putting a lot of guys up on the line in the box, as they say. Coffin under center. Turns, gets a pitch to Johnson, trying to get to the outside. Met that time by number 6. Looks like Liam O'Donnell, number 5, checked that, made the tackle.
That's still a pretty good effort by Johnson. Picked up 6 yards on that play. So keeps his legs pushing, puts his shoulder down. That's a nice, good effort there.
Good to see the Tigers continuing to get good chunks of yardage offensively against the Chiefs. We're stopped by that turnover. Let's see if they can punch it in here. 2nd down and 5 now, ball's at the 10-yard line. They can't get a first down without scoring. Now Coffin backs away from under center, looks to the sideline to get a play. Clock is down to 8. I don't know if he checked out of it or what, if that's designed. Now he's under center. And turns. Gives the handoff to Johnson with the left side. He's going to get in the end zone for a Tiger touchdown.
Hey there, I'm Joey
I don't
Polyak.
see any flags. So it is a Tiger touchdown from 15 yards out for Kenneth Johnson.
I do want to shout out to Joey Polyak and the guys. That was a Polyak red zone. Sorry, we're having a little technical difficulties here trying to get things going. Had a scoreboard issue, but we did want to give a shout out to Polyak for their red zone coverage there.
Oh, there's a high snap on the kickoff. Looking to throw it now. Let's see if he gets it away. Tries to throw, and it's no good. So a high snap thwarts that one. 6-0 Grinnell. 5:24 left to go, first quarter. High school football of the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Third generation owner of Pollyeyes in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit PollyeyesGrinnellIA.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Pollyeyes Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Maid and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Pollyeyes Pizza.
All right, Tigers, no turnover on that drive. They come down and they get the touchdown. And a missed extra point due to a high snap, but Tigers lead 6-0. Here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Again, just an absolutely fantastic night for football. No wind, temps in the mid-50s, going to get down in the probably mid to lower 40s before we're done tonight. And it's supposed to be great weather for the football games tomorrow. Iowa hosting Michigan, and Iowa State is at Kansas. There's a kickoff by the Tigers. Bounces along the turf. The player's letting it bounce, and it goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. Woof. Dangerous play that time. That was Diego Garcia, the receiver. He thought about picking it up, then he decided to let it roll in the end zone and did just that, just barely. And in high school ball, once it rolls in the end zone, it is a touchback. So Keokuk takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Sophomore Brenton Horde leads the Chiefs out for their second possession. His running back, Malachi Douglas, main receiver, Diego Garcia. Tiger defense, when they were put in a kind of a spot, Keokuk had the ball at their own 40-yard line, but Tiger defense held them to a 3-and-out. And see if they can do the same here and see what adjustments Keokuk has made offensively. Horde now in the shotgun. Turns, gives the ball to Douglas. Douglas over the right side. Just nothing there. Tigers got penetration once again. Whole host of Tigers made him in the backfield. He did good just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Actually, he looks like he lost maybe a yard or two. So it's going to be 2nd down and 13 now.
Blaylock and Clayton on the strong side here. Made a nice push up through there.
Check that. They gave him line of scrimmage now to the 18, so it's a 2-yard loss. 2nd down and 12 now for the Chiefs. Chiefs go 3 wide receivers to the near side, 1 to the left. Douglas in the backfield. Horde throws the pass out to Douglas. It's incomplete. Pass was ruled incomplete, not a backwards pass. It was forward. So incomplete pass to Douglas brings up 3rd down and 12 for the Chiefs. Tigers get a good stop here, though. Should come away with fairly decent field position. Again, 2 receivers for the Chiefs to the near side, 2 to the far side. Horde getting the play in from his coach. Actually, one of the receivers here on the near side got the play and then threw a series of hand signals, passes on to the team. Here we go, Horde back in the shotgun. Pressured out, he's on the run, and he's brought down across the 20 to about the 22. Going to be short of the 1st down. So Tiger defense does it again.
Yeah, Logan McDonald and was that 31? I can't see. These black jerseys with orange numbers, they are difficult to see there. McDonald was one of the first ones in there on that.
So back to punt for the Chiefs. Looks like that is number 18, Mason Kloss. This time the boot's up. It's short. It hangs up and again bounces about the 44 and rolls in ahead. And the official throws the beanbag down in Chief territory at the 46-yard line. So Tigers, again, going to start a drive in Chief territory. 1st and 10 Grinnell at the 40, about the 45-yard line for the Chiefs.
Yeah, it looked like Swaney maybe slipped a little bit when he went to go take off on the punt. So a little bit of hesitation to get that punt off.
Interesting that Brady Kaufman, the Tigers sophomore quarterback, has come out under center here in this game. He's done shotgun some, but center some. But before that, he's primarily been in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers to the near side for the Tigers. There's a shotgun direct snap to Kinnick in the Wildcat. Johnson around the left side, inside the 40 to about the 38-yard line. Again, Dan, we're just seeing that push by the black jerseys. The Tiger offensive line pushing those white jerseys of the Chief defensive line back. And getting good gains down to the 39 for a nice pickup of 6, 2nd down and 4. So already Tigers asserting some of their willpower on the Chiefs' defensive line. Now they roll another linebacker up there, again loading up 6, 7 guys in the box. As Kaufman is in the shotgun. Low snap, gives it to Johnson over the left side, and Johnson, 2 hands on the ball, gets inside the 35 to about the 34 maybe? Or check that, yeah, to the 34. So going to be a pickup of 3, 3rd down and 1. And to use an old adage, it's common sense, and it's kind of a no kid Sherlock moment. But you know, Tigers, if they're successful to run and can keep getting 4 or 5 yards a crack, they're not going to vary from that too much. until Keokuk shows they can stop it. So now Coffin in the shotgun, 3rd and 1 for Grinnell. Turns, he gets the snap, takes the call himself, picks his hole, gets through inside to about the 30-yard line. And that's going to bring up a Tiger first down. It's also an Edward Jones first down. Paul and Mark Copeland, Edward Jones Investments. Big sponsors of our first downs and our timeouts. And Polly Ice Pizza for the Polly Ice Red Zone, which we are getting very close to as well. For those of you that may not know, the red zone is defined at anything 20 yards and in. That is the red zone in football. 1st and 10 now, Grinnell at their chief 32-yard line. Kaufman taking their time. 2 minutes left to go first quarter. Tigers up 6-0. Kaufman, low snap, face the give. Oh, rolls around the left side. Looks like he was going to throw it. Then he just keeps it. Lowers his shoulder. Big collision right about the 30. Kaufman pushes forward inside the 30 to about the 29. So Brady Kaufman again showing his mobility. Both these quarterbacks can run. And picked up 4, brings up 2nd down and 6. Ball down at the 29-yard line. Again, Grinnell doesn't use a traditional football huddle. They just kind of get the linemen come up to the line and get set. The receivers and backs get the play from the sidelines, then they get into the formation. And here's Kaufman in the shotgun. Back to pass, throws an out route, and off the hands of his intended target. Couldn't see who he was thrown to out there. Looked like Penich was out there. Off of his hands, incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7 for Grinnell. I would guess that even if Grinnell does not make it, they are probably in 4-down territory here. Coach Haydenfeld would, my guess is, roll the dice and go for it here. So 3rd and 7 now for Grinnell. Ball at the Chief 29. Kaufman fakes the give. Then he's back and he's going to be pressured. He gets it off. Don't know if he was in the grasp or not. Are they going to call it incomplete? Or no, they're going to call it incomplete pass. So a Keokuk lineman blitzed through the A gap there. The A gap is designed as, the A gap is the place between the center and the guard. There we go. I can speak. And as suspected, Grinnell's going to go for it. 4th down and 7. See if Keokuk blitzes again. Kaufman in the shotgun. Back to pass is Kaufman. He looks it up and he's going to be wrapped up and sacked by the Keokuk defense. So the Chiefs defense made a couple of big plays there. Number 63 that time for Keokuk. That is Kevin Joy. Got the sack on Kaufman, and the Chiefs take over. They get a stand, and it's Chief football, 1st and 10 at their own 38.
Yeah, number 52, Colin Campbell, was in there too. They just kind of made a crunch on both sides. They went down the center on each side, and just that gap was opened up, and Grinnell didn't pick them up.
All right, so Brenton Horde now leads the troops out. Chiefs come with 3 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Horde in shotgun with Douglas to his left. Horde back to pass, under pressure, and the pocket just collapses on him. Gene Blaylock, among others, in there. A lot of Tigers were there, just got a big push. Yeah. He just basically got the ball down, had no time.
Oliver Loudon was another one that was down in there. Number 14, Logan McDonald. So a good host of Tigers breaking across that line. And, you know, it takes a little bit. A lot of these guys on defense were just out there on offense. So you have that little grudge against them. You're going to try to get everything back that you can and stay on that ball.
So 7-yard loss on the play puts the ball back to the 31-yard line. Going to bring up 2nd down and 17 now for the Chiefs. Horde back to pass. Throws it out, has a guy open, and it's caught and then dropped. Chase Eklund had it in his hands. A nice pass from Horde. Eklund could not bring it in, as they say, complete the process of the catch. He had it. Then as he fell to the ground, the ball came out and then got popped away with impact to the ground. So incomplete pass brings up 3rd down.
Johnson was just about a step and a half behind that, which probably was good. In other words, we would have had a PI called on that one.
So now the Chiefs, they don't huddle either. They all come to the line. They look to the sideline to get the play from their coach. And the play clock is getting down. They may have to burn a timeout here. It looks like they're going to take one. Head coach Josh Roberts takes a timeout. We'll take one as well. High school football on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza, and this timeout is brought to you by Edward Jones. Stop down and see Mark and Paul Copeland at 724th Avenue. For all your financial investment needs, retirement is right around the corner for some of us.
Some of us, yes. How come you looked at me when you said that? It's getting there. It is getting there. All right. Third down. Big third down play. Obviously, if you're a Keokuk fan watching and listening, you know, if they can get some type of yards and get them out of this field position battle, because the Tigers have won the field position battle so far. Obviously, you'd like to get a first down, but at least get some yards so they're out of field position. Better field position for their punt. 3rd and 17, Horde back, under pressure again, rolling out to his right, gets around the corner, tries to cut in, and that might have been a face mask. Let's see. Gets out to the 40, so he's short of the first down. I don't see any flags down. So no flags, so he's going to be short of the first down, and that'll do it for the first quarter. 4th down when we come back. First quarter in the books. Tigers lead Keokuk 6-0 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before, or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual.
All right, 6-0, Tigers on top. Took the opening possession. They won the toss. They took the opening possession right down the field. We're getting good chunks of yardage on the Chiefs. And then on a end-around play, a Chief defender tackled a Tiger player right with the ball on the helmet. The ball popped up and was the fumble recovered by Keokuk, but they went 3 and out. On the next possession, Tigers went down and scored, and then had a exchange problem on the snap. So 4th down now, and 8 for Keokuk. Ball is at their own 40-yard line. Blackford back deep to receive. Sweeney with a punt. That's a better punt. Gets that out there, turns it over, ball bounces up, and the Tiger player just going to let it roll. That was Penance that time back there. Rolls down inside the 15 to about the 14-yard line. So Tigers, we talked about that field position battle, Dan. That time the Chiefs got a great punt, and for the first time all game, Tigers are starting inside their 20. So good news if you're a Chiefs fan. As Brady Coffin and company come on the field for the Tiger offense. So 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 14-yard line. Just underway here in the second quarter. Chris Juni, Dan Walker, Arlen Sabetka with you on this fabulous Friday night for high school football on the Tiger Sports live stream network. Coffin under center turns, gives the ball to Johnson. Johnson trying to the left side, cuts back, but right into the pursuit, and, well, they didn't. He kind of got rolled up on a guy on the ground who kind of picked him up, but Johnson was not down, and then the official just decided to blow the whistle. So interesting tackle there, but he did pick up 3 yards out to the 18. Check that. They gave him 4 yards, so 2nd down and 6 now for Grinnell. Coffin now under center. No, now he's at shotgun, pardon me. And we had a whistle. Somebody may have twitched here. Let's see. We got a illegal procedure or false start, as they say. One of the linemen moved. That'll back the Tigers up 5 yards. So from 2nd and 7 now to 2nd and 12. I went back and forth there. They had the ball. They gave them 3 yards at first, and they moved it to 4. Then they moved it back to 3. So it was a 3-yard gain the first time. So 1 2nd and 7. Now it's 2nd and 12 from the 13. Coffin back in shotgun formation. Johnson to his left. Tigers have one receiver near side, 3 far side. Coffin back. Throws a slant route, and it is a strike. Snaps the ball. Caught by Penich. Tackled immediately by number 11, Diego Garcia. Ball get out to about just across the 20 to about the 22-yard line. So nice pick up there of 8 yards. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3 now for Grinnell. Kind of a key play in this game for both teams. Keokuk gets them, holds them here. They're going to get decent field position. And obviously Tigers want to get that 1st down, keep their drive alive. So kind of a key moment here in this ball game. Chiefs have a lot of guys in the box. Kaufman tries his number. He gets over the left side, cuts back to the middle, and has the Tiger 1st down out to about the 35-yard line. Looks like the Chiefs had a chance maybe to stop him. He went to the right side, but then he skipped through a tackle, cut back to the left to the middle, and picked up a much-needed Tiger 1st down. That is an Edward Jones 1st down. Edward Jones Investments in downtown Grinnell, Paul and Mark Copeland. Great sponsors for us here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. So 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 36. Coffin started the first few series under center. Now he's in shotgun. Coffin back to pass. Under pressure, is going to be sacked. Keokuk blitzed again. And again, number 63, Kevin Joy, getting in there. And Keokuk defense is shooting the gaps. Tiger linemen, their down linemen are blocking, but the linebackers are coming in and shooting the gaps through and getting into Kaufman. And now a big loss, 10-yard loss back to the 26-yard line. Now Tigers come out in a wildcat. Kaufman comes out here to the near side as receiver. Kenneth Johnson is in shotgun as the quarterback on 2nd and 20. Johnson takes a snap. He's going to come right to the side. Tries to cut back, and nothing doing. Got wrapped up here. Good play that time by number 54, Aiden Durr for the Chiefs. Stayed at home. Johnson wanted to go outside, but Durr was there, so he cut back inside, and then Durr made the tackle. Short gain for Grinnell. Brings up 3rd down and 19. First time we've seen the Tigers run the Wildcat this year. And by Wildcat formation, I mean some player other than the quarterback takes the snap. Now back to a traditional formation. 2 receivers to the near side, 1 to the far side. Coffin and shotgun. 3rd 19. Coffin fakes the give. Back to pass, and he is going to be hit again. Keokuk made an adjustment. They are sending guys from all angles, and Tigers cannot account for them. Coffin sacked again and brings up 4th down in a punting situation. Great play and great adjustments by the Chiefs defense. They're just selling all out, Dan, and sending guys at the quarterback, and hopefully they can get to him before Kaufman can make the throw. So back in punt formation is Grinnell. Gets the snap. Little rugby-style run. Gets the boot off. A nice high wobbly boot. Fielded by Keokuk, and no fair catch. And he gets away. Gets to the outside. Oh, he fumbles the ball. Scooped up by the Keokuk, though. A nice bounce. We got a flag coming in late. Thrown by the referee way back at the back side of the play here. So good bounce for Keokuk. Recover the fumble, but the official's going to put the flag down at the 40, so let's see what he calls. The referee threw it way behind the play. I couldn't see what the hand signal was there. So it looks like in any event there was a penalty. Of course, they faced the official scorer, the press box on the far side, to give the hand signal. We couldn't see what it was. I'm going to say personal foul chop block or something. We'll just say personal foul on Keokuk. So that 15-yard penalty moves the ball back to the 33-yard line for the Chiefs, where it's going to be 1st down and 10. 8 minutes left to go till halftime here in the second quarter. 6-0 Tigers with the lead here on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Chris Juni, Dan Walker, Ireland Sabetka with you. Glad to have you with us on this fantastic homecoming Friday night. Horde under center takes the ball, takes the pitch now to Johnson. Johnson makes the tackle or miss, cuts inside, maybe gets about a yard, maybe 2. Tackle down right at the 35-yard line. So he did get 2 yards, 2nd down and 8. Again, Tiger defense getting penetration, disrupting that play, much like Keokuk's getting in the backfield on our pass plays to disrupt our passing plays. 2nd down and 8 now. Again, Keokuk looking to the sideline, getting hand signals. And then they pass the play along. Horde now in the shotgun on 2nd and 8. Horde back to pass. Looking, throws it deep, and receiver not on the same page. Receiver did an out route. Horde thought he was going to go deep, and that pass goes incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8. Receiver ran down about 15 yards and cut to the sideline. Horde thought he was going to keep running downfield, and it falls incomplete for 3rd down and 8. The Chiefs' leading receiver on the season, Diego Garcia, yet to have a catch in this ball game. So Tigers did a good job identifying him and keep taking him out of it. 3 receivers now to the near side here for the Chiefs, 1 to the far side. Horde and shotgun on 3rd and 8. Horde rolling out to the near side, stops, tries to get around a receiver, does get past the guy, and at that time the pursuit caught him and he is sacked. Horde is very shifty, kind of used a swim move there, raised his arm around to get past one defender, but just too many Tigers there, and Horde is sacked, and the Chiefs are forced to punt.
Tristan Stark and Jared Andrews in on that tackle.
So back in punt formation for Keokuk, number 15, Lucas Swaney. Penich back to receive for the Tigers on 4th and 9. Sweeney gets the punt out there. It's a knuckleball, and Penich makes the catch. It's like a baseball catcher trying to catch a knuckleball. That thing didn't have any spin at all. It's kind of wobbling and caught right at the 39-yard line. So Tigers in good field position, 1st and 10 at their own 39. Of course, at halftime, you will get to meet the king and queen in their court, King Oliver Loudon and Queen Greta Dodd. And the court, as we said at the top of the broadcast, halftime will be an extra 5 minutes. It'll be 20 minutes long this time to allow for the introduction of the king and queen in the court and the usual activities of the Tiger Paws and the marching band, all that coming up at halftime. 1st and 10, Grinnell at their own 39. Penich now comes up under center. Johnson in the backfield. Keokuk with 7 guys in the box. Johnson looking for a hole, cuts to the middle, tries to get outside, bounces off one tackle, but then met by a whole host of Chief defenders out to the 45-yard line. I think the Keokuk blitzes, Dan, we may have seen the last of the Tiger passing, at least for a while.
Yes, we probably have. Hey, also, I got to give a shout-out. I have to apologize. We kind of had some issues with scoreboard, and we neglected Brent Nichols sponsors all of our quarters here at the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. So thank you to Brent Nichols for sponsoring the Tiger Sports quarters throughout the football game.
So nice gain that time by Johnson on the handoff, 2nd and 4. And here's another Wildcat. Kaufman is the receiver on this near side at the bottom of your screen. Johnson is the quarterback position in shotgun. This time Johnson fakes the give, but goes around the left side, cuts it outside, gets past the tackle, still going, still on his feet, and gets knocked out of bounds. Touchdown saving knockout there, push out by Liam O'Donnell. Johnson on a little RPO of his own. Dan put the ball in Tristan Stark's stomach, then pulls it out. Stark went to the right. Johnson cut back to the left, had some room, and got a Tiger first down deep into Chief territory. So 1st and 10 now, Grinnell at their own 28-yard line. Coach Haydenfeld showing that new wrinkle for the Chiefs to think about, the Wildcat, which we haven't seen. Wildcat formation again. Johnson in a quarterback. He takes the ball around the right side. Pursued and brought down. No, not brought down. Gets away from that. Still on his feet. Finally wrapped up. That was a great play by individual effort by Johnson. That could have been a big loss. That right defensive end, Aiden Durr, was coming hard, and Johnson somehow got out of his tackle, out of his grasp, and got 5 yards on the play, bring up 2nd down and 5. By the way, that was an Edward Jones first down. Paul and Mark Copeland, our first down sponsors all season long on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. 2nd and 5 now at the 23. Johnson still in the Wildcat. Why not? It's been working. Gets the snap. This time he gives the ball up the middle. There goes Stark. Stark gets in the deep backfield. They're trying to rip the ball instead of tackle. Stark still churning his feet. Gets down inside the 5 to the 4. And Dan, there's what we talked about. The Keokuk players, you could see there was 2 guys on him, but instead of trying to tackle him, they were trying to rip the ball out. Stark said, I'll just keep churning my legs. He did that, got down. Now it's 1st and goal, Grinnell. So 1st and goal now for the Tigers. And a great effort. Just like the Keokuk defense and their blitzes have kind of stymied the Tiger offense from passing, the Tiger offense and the Wildcat, Keokuk has had no answer for our rushing game. That's why I said a few plays ago, I think we will not see the passing game for a while. Edward Jones 1st down, 1st and goal, Grinnell at the 3. There's the handoff to Johnson over the left side, cuts back into the end zone for a Tiger touchdown. See if Coach Haydenfeld goes for 2 here because of the missed extra point last time. Hard to see who's coming on. Looks like he's going to kick it, I believe. Well, let's see. No, I believe now they're going to move the ball over. I think Coach Haydenfeld said put the ball on the near side hash mark. And it looks like the Tigers are going to go for 2. Coffin back in at quarterback in the shotgun. Johnson behind him. 2-point conversion try here for Grinnell. Coffin gets the ball, fakes the give, tries to throw it, gets it out, and he throws this, picked off by Keokuk. You can't advance an interception. You can't advance a 2-point conversion. Coffin was in the grasp once again, so that 2-point conversion is no good. 12-0 Tigers on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Real Estate and Ramsey Weeks Insurance.
So 2 touchdowns, 2 missed extra points. Tigers lead 12-0 here on homecoming night at TT Crane Field. Here's a kickoff. End over end kick, taken back about the 12-yard line by the Chiefs. Bringing the ball out now to across the 20 to about the 25, across the 25 actually, to about the 27-yard line. Tackle made by number 6 for Grinnell, Brock Heichman, among others. So Chiefs have the football, 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line. So see what adjustments Keokuk has made offensively, because they really haven't had much success in anything. Horde has had no time to throw, and the running game has been pretty much shut down. So 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Empty backfield for sophomore quarterback Brenton Horde. Horde looks things over, puts a player in motion, takes the snap, and calls his own number. Just a quarterback play right up the middle, out across the 30 to about the 32 or 3-yard line. Tackle made that time by Blaylock and McDonald and Meinhardt for the Grinnell. Or check that. Andrews was in there as well for the Tigers. 3-yard game brings up 2nd down and 7. Clock running, 3:43 left to go till halftime. Tigers lead 12-0. Keokuk looks to the sideline. Again, neither team huddles up. They just come up the line and get the call and then run the play. Horde back to pass, throws an out route. This time it's caught and then dropped. They're going to call that incomplete, I do believe, yes.
That's just a mental mistake by Keokuk. I mean, that was a good pass, put right in the right place. You just got to be able to bring that ball down and secure that.
Keokuk's had a couple of drops this game so far. Horde has put the ball right there. Receivers have dropped it for one reason or another. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 7. Horde back in shotgun once again. See if Keokuk can get something going here, dig out something out of the playbook, because it has not worked for them so far. Horry gets a snap, back to pass. This time throws it quickly over the middle. Ball's tipped at the line and almost picked off. And we got a flag down, a late flag coming in. Might have a roughing the passer here. The referee threw the flag. And let's see what we got here. There's a late flag. The pass was incomplete and over. He's going to call illegal forward pass. He put his hand behind his back, so that's an illegal forward pass. So I don't know. It must have hit an offensive lineman instead of a Tiger player tipping. It must have hit one of their offensive linemen. But obviously Grinnell declined that. Brings up 4th down and 7, and Keokuk back in punt formation once again. Swaney back in punt formation. Penich back to receive it at about his own 39. Tigers look to bring everybody. They get a little bit of a rush up the middle. This end-over-end kick. It gets a forward spin. Penich picks it up at the 27, up the left side, and skips out of bounds. Gets what he could out of it. Skips out of bounds right about the 40. Tigers in good shape. 1st and 10 Grinnell at their own 40.
It's a pretty gutsy pull by Penich there. Most people would say, let's let her dribble out and see where it falls. So, shout out to Carson on that one.
If we can take a play out of the baseball lingo, he kind of played the hop on that one, and it took a nice favorable hop right to him. He picked it up and got what he could. So
yeah. I always, not to tell you what my mornings are like on Saturday morning, but I go shopping at Fairway every Saturday morning, and I run into Carson's dad, Jason, and we always have a conversation about the Friday night football game.
All right, this time Coffin in shotgun in regular formation. Oh, gets a snap. It goes wide, and we have illegal. Yeah, that was off from the beginning. A couple of Tiger linemen went on 1. The snap was on 2. Keokuk fans don't like the fact that they stopped it, but there was illegal motion on Grinnell. So it's an illegal procedure by Grinnell. Actually, Dan might have worked out in the Tigers' favor there because Keokuk looked like they had a chance to recover that.
Yeah.
And
that was interesting, though. I mean, I saw the flag from the field judge, but I didn't see it on the line of scrimmage, so that was kind of interesting. Not to say I agree with Keokuk, but that was a little bit of an off flag there.
So this time the hand of Tristan Stark with the ball. Gets up the middle and cuts to the outside. Great running, great vision by Tristan. Gets out of bounds. That'll stop the clock for a Tiger first down, and Edward Jones first down. Paul and Mark Copeland. Again, thank you for sponsoring our first downs all football season long.
Let's take another look at that, too. Here's a clarity instant replay. Nice little keeping his feet. Didn't stop grinding all the way made to the outside there. So excellent job for Tristan Stark.
Coffin takes a shotgun snap and just calls his own number up the middle. Again, our offensive line getting a good push on their defensive line. Ball into Chief territory down to the 40-yard line. Picked up about 5, so it's 2nd down and 5. 2:43 left to go till halftime. Tigers trying to get one knocked in here. This time Coffin in the shotgun, and Tristan Stark is the running back to his right. Coffin gets the snap, turns, looks, throws out in the flat, and he overshoots his receiver. That was intended for Cole Blackford. Again, pressure once again by Colin Campbell and Aiden Durr, who's been a thorn in the Tigers' side defensively. Mr. Durr has been in the Tiger backfield almost as much as the Tigers have tonight, causing some havoc, which is what you want. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 5. So now Kaufman is in shotgun. This time Kenneth Johnson is his running back. Tigers taking the time. Play clock at 10. Kaufman looking things over. Now he goes up under center. 3 seconds. Needs to get it off. Kaufman fumble the snap. The ball's loose. I think the Chiefs may have it here. Well, it bounced around. Let's see. Of course, players always point every which way. It depends what the guys in the stripes say, and they say Grinnell ball. Grinnell recovered it. Number 24 for Keokuk. Malachi Douglas a little slow getting up after that one. Looks like he took a shot in the back maybe. And Grinnell's going to take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 2:05 left till halftime. Grinnell leads 12-0 on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Medicap Pharmacy. And that timeout is brought to you by Mark Copeland and Paul Copeland at Edward Jones. Stop down and see him for all your financial and retirement needs.
So Tigers, interesting formation here. Looks like they're going to punt, but let's see. There's the ball back, and there's the punt going out of there. For Grinnell, that was Addison Stark. Gets the ball to roll down inside the 5. Tigers let it go, and it's going to be down to about the 4. So Addison Stark, sophomore punter for Grinnell, does his job, pins and Chiefs deep. And with 1:55 and 2 timeouts left, Grinnell can get some stops. They can use a couple of timeouts. They could get the ball back here with maybe a minute or so left. Chance to maybe get one in here before halftime. First things first, though, defense has to do their job. Worst field position of the night for the Chiefs starting out, as it is first down at their own 4-yard line. Now Keokuk, well, they haven't snapped it ready for play yet, so officials, this group certainly takes their time getting the ball in and administering plays and everything else. Not saying that to be negative, that's just stating a fact. Some crews speed things up. This one just takes their time, which is good. Horde in shotgun. Gets the ball up the middle and nothing doing. Met in the backfield. Maybe gets back to the line. Let's see. And Grinnell does take a timeout like I thought they would. Timeout Tigers. 1:47 till halftime. You're watching Tiger Football on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by the Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. And this timeout is also brought to you by Edward Jones.
So that play took 8 seconds, and Tigers call a timeout. They have one left, so they can stop it again. So let's see what Keokuk does here. Second down and 11. There was a loss of 1, so ball back to the 3-yard line. Horde from his end zone in shotgun position. Gets the snap. Tries to take it up the side. It gets away from a tackle. Gets outside. Still on his feet. Out across the 10 to about the 15. And there's a flag coming in again. Let's see. It looks like it might be a hold here. And it is. He called a block in the back, but you can do that within the line of scrimmage. But anyway, half the distance to the goal, moves it back. Just when something just had. The Chiefs had something going there. Penalty knocks it back. Ball was back to the 5. They do get the down over, though. So it's going to be second down and 10 now at the 5. 1:40 left to go till halftime. Tigers lead 12-0. Horde in the shotgun formation, again standing in his end zone. Horde gets the snap. And takes it up the middle again. This time tries to bounce outside. And let's see. Looked like the player was grabbed around the neck. Keokuk fans wanting a penalty. Hard to see from here. But they did get out and did get a Chief first down. And now Keokuk has 2 timeouts left. Let's see. They may want to use one here. So ball's at the 15. First and 10. Chiefs at their own 15. Once they get the chain set, the referee winds the clock. So 1:29 and counting. So big first down that time for Keokuk. Got out of a hole there. And now, even if they do get stopped, we probably will get to halftime, and Tigers will not get the ball back. Horde takes a shotgun snap, rolls to his left. This time throws out in the flat. Ball's tipped again. Couldn't see who got it out there, but that pass trying to hit the player out in the flat to the left side of the line. The pass falls incomplete, and it's second down and 10. 1:07 left to go till halftime. Again, our halftime, we'll have Sarah Smith on, and also it'll be 20 minutes long due to the halftime ceremonies, the king and queen of their court, plus the usual Tiger Paws and marching band performances. All that coming up at halftime here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Second down now and 10 from the 15 for the Chiefs. Grinnell leads 12-0, as you can see. Horde in shotgun, sends a man in motion. This time he fakes the give, takes it over the left side, tries to score through the hole, but just too many Tigers there. They wrap him up and bring him down. Going to be short of the first down. Gets out to about the 18. Now somebody has their stop and play for timeout Grinnell. Okay. So Grinnell takes a timeout. We'll take one as well. Tiger football on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
We need a statewide investment into rural school district budgets to even the playing field. Families deserve fair wages and medical leave with backing for employers. Education and medical help should be more accessible. I support the privilege to own a gun through the passage of background checks. Landowners should be available to repurpose less ample land for alternative crops and energy.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by Sarah Smith for Iowa House, and also our timeouts brought to you by Edward Jones Financial Services. Stop down and see Mark and Paul Copeland.
All right, third down and 6 now for Keokuk. Let's see what they do. If they pass, it's incomplete. Oh, the ball's on the ground, and it's picked up, and big sack, big loss. Ball still loose. Let's see. Looks like Keokuk did recover it. Going to be fourth down, but the clock's going to keep rolling. And there's only about a 5-second differential.
Yeah, they're fortunate Douglas was able to get his hand back on that ball. In other words, I think that could have been another 6 points for Grinnell.
And they're going to have to punt it with maybe about 5 or 6 seconds left. So if things work out, Grinnell can maybe fair catch and get one play off, perhaps. See if they elect to take a delay game penalty, run the clock down as far as they can. Or maybe take it down in 1 second, then take a timeout. Yep, that's what they did. So Keokuk runs it down. 5 seconds left, they take a timeout. We'll just keep it right here and wait and see what happens here as Keokuk now will have to punt. And, I mean, theoretically, if it's a low line drive punt, you could call fair catch, and Tigers would get the ball with maybe 1 or 2 seconds left with a chance to get something, maybe take one play, one shot to the end zone. We'll have to see. And see what shakes. Of course, again, homecoming week was this week at Grinnell High School. Dress-up days at both the high school and middle school and elementary schools had dress-up days this week. Had the homecoming parade last night down at Central Park. Had the coronation of the king and queen, King Oliver Loudon, Queen Greta Dodd. And then they'll be introduced here at halftime as well. All right, 4th and 5. Keokuk in punt formation. There's the punt. Gets it out of here, and it goes off his foot, and that's going to give Grinnell some time. They blow the whistle, 1 second left. You could tell he rushed the punt. He just wanted to get it out of there, and he did. So let's see. No timeouts left for Grinnell, so Coach Haydenfeld probably had something called and designed ready to go. Because once they put the ball ready for play, Tigers will have 25 seconds to snap it. I mean, they could just take a knee and go in with a 12-0 lead, but something tells me they will at least attempt to run a play here. this is a moment of a game in this type of situations where you kind of go to the back of the playbook, try to maybe find a gadget play or something a little funky, and see what you do. Tristan Stark is in the backfield with Coffin. 1st and 10 at the 30, 1 second left. This will be the last play before halftime, barring a penalty. Coffin in the shotgun. Takes the snap. Back to pass as Coffin just sends it deep. Has receiver out there. A bunch of people. Jump ball. Fought around and falls incomplete. Keokuk said they picked it off, but it hit the ground. Incomplete pass, and that is the first half. Your score, Grinnell leads Keokuk 12-0 at halftime here on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 5th Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We are your trusted partner in everything signage.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polly Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Medicap Pharmacy, the Grinnell Newburgh Dollars for Scholars, Sarah Smith Iowa House, Dairy Barn, and ASI Signs. Hey, we also got to give a shout out to our business sponsors for our business cards up down the bottom corner. So ASI Signs, Turnkey Realty, Mayflower Community Homes, Kurt's Collision Center, Polly Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Dairy Barn, Medicap Pharmacy, Grinnell Mutual, Clarity Eye Care, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, and also Grinnell Firestone. Well, we have a special guest with us here tonight. Sarah, if you go ahead and lower that, and then push it up a little bit closer to your mouth. There you go. It bends.
How's that?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
All right.
Absolutely.
So Sarah Smith is running for Iowa House in the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Actually, I think I reached out to you guys and said,
yes,
you need to be advertising on this.
You did.
So, Sarah, you and Dustin are good friends of mine and been friends for a long time. So I support your cause 100%. And that's most people would say, why in the world would you want to bring politics into sports or into any of this stuff? But for what your husband does, Dustin sits on the school board and does a lot of great things for the Grinnell School District. And that's going to bring me to a couple questions for you tonight.
Yeah.
So I know that you are running against Dean Fisher.
Yep.
You had a little bit of, what do you want to say? I don't want to say a stand-up battle, but you had, what is the correct word for it?
Well, this past we had a town hall.
Town hall, like
not a debate, but a town hall.
But a forum, just questions thrown out to both of you.
Yep.
You had the equal opportunity to answer back and forth.
Right.
And you know, some of the things I thought would be interesting tonight, since we're at a school event, let's talk a little bit more about some of your stances on public schools. So I'm going to start off and fire you a couple questions that we had jotted down here.
Okay.
And number one is, for legislature, what do we want to do on the proposal to allocate taxpayer funds to parents to pay tuition at private schools?
You know, this past there's a sharp difference between Dean and I's answer this past Monday on this question alone. You know, I really feel that our taxpayer dollars, they should stay in our public schools. My opponent believes quite the opposite, that taxpayer dollars should go towards tuition so parents don't have to pay as much for private school tuition. And my reasoning for wanting to keep it here in our public schools is, one, that's what I've heard over the last 2 years from all voters across the district. That's what I've heard. Because they want our rural public schools to stay open.
Right.
We need that money. And I really worry about any portion that goes away. What are we going to do? I was talking with my husband, like you said, who's on the school board, Dustin. We have a lot of discussions about schools. Maybe people might think that's a bit boring, but you know, I was talking to him again about, you know, what our budget's looking like again this year, and actually I should say last year, he referenced last year. He said the insurance cost alone went up 20% for our schools, and the amount of money that the state gave, the amount of money that the state gave to our public schools was only at 3%. So you can, I mean, it's not too hard to figure out, okay, 20% increase in one area, and there was only a 3% increase in revenue towards our schools. It's not sustainable.
Right.
And what that means is then they have to start to find either ways to cut or ways that that they can't increase. Quite honestly, I may go back to our teachers. They can't increase their pay.
Right. And you know,
can't do
a
it.
lot of people don't understand that they see this line item, Grinnell School Board or Grinnell Newburgh, on their taxes, and that goes for every county they're in.
Right.
But they don't understand that tax line is, there's only percents. That all goes to local to run the school, and it's what's allocated back from the state. That percentage number you're talking about, that actually pays the salaries.
Right.
And
right.
that's only teacher salaries. There's different parts that pay for administrative, and it cuts it all into pieces. And that's kind of the pie that My wife works for the school too,
Yes,
so
yeah,
these are the little things you learn on the backside. So I think that's
There's
a great
buckets, and it's
point.
good. That's
Yeah.
okay. I mean, I think it's good that we do have buckets, but I think we need to realize it's just not all, like one. It's all.
You're seeing a big
here's-
dollar figure coming
Right.
in, and it's like all gonna be, and
No,
that's just a small
that's
part
not,
of it.
But
So
let's keep our, and Dean will say, we don't have any private schools here in the area. That's true, and that's my concern, is that the money will go away from this county, from these counties, both Tama and Poweshiek, and the money. I mean, we just need to keep our public schools.
there's multiple private schools all the way
in
across.
operation, right.
So if we start to allocate backwards, we're
not good.
gonna lose it. So
Right.
100% there. Okay.
Yeah.
Other concerns. I know that you've not only had that town hall meeting, you've been out discussing, walking the streets, talking to people in Tama County and Grinnell here.
Yep.
So what are other concerns about the public schools are you hearing from the people that are going to be voting for you?
Right. By the way, I'm going to be tomorrow in Toledo, so I got to make sure I stop by and say hi to your parents in Toledo. But I'm going to be there. I've been door knocking over 300 doors so far in both Poweshiek and Tama County, and that's not to mention the time that I've spent at coffee houses, at malt shops, just listening to people and hearing their concerns. One of the other big concerns that I want to bring forth is this idea of our public schools, the facilities themselves. Now, Tama, good for them. They just passed a bond. That's awesome. But that's going to be just one building. That's going to be a portion of what still needs to happen there. And I'd really like to really work and think about how we can bond differently in our rural areas, so more money can go into facilities, because we don't have new homes going up all the time, increased revenue. And our population, it's fine. It's stayed pretty steady for many, many, many years, which is great. But I'm glad it's not decreasing, I'm saying. But, on the other hand, since it's not increasing, we don't have that added revenue. And so I think we really need to look at putting money towards our rural facilities. And so that money just doesn't is only from increase in tax or in property taxes. I think we need to look at a different way to do that.
Okay, so you just opened the door for this question.
Yes.
What would be, once you get into this position in the House supporting this district, what are your ideas to suggest how the state could pay for the added financial support to the public schools?
I really am not, I mentioned, not increasing property taxes. I don't want to continue just to increase taxes. And what I really like to do is get in there and look at the amount of money that is to spend. And let's start with our schools first. Let's make sure that they're funded at a higher rate than we have in the past. And then maybe there are some areas where they've had a good amount of funding over the last couple of years. Let's maybe back that off a little bit, and let's really, really focus on our schools. That's what I want to do when I get in there right away, be a strong advocate.
Well, I'm sure there'll be 1,000 things to learn about when you
true.
get there, and you're probably
So
going to say, I wish I would have known about that.
Right.
But even at that, we're 100% behind you. We support you, and anything that we could do, we're right here for you. So good luck on the finishing run here.
Thank you.
Like always, we're always glad to have you here, and we support you on your commercials. And we love them.
Thank you so very much. Thank you. Please, everyone, just talk with your friends, family, neighbors, and encourage them to vote for me this coming November. So thanks, Dan.
Great. Thank you, Sarah, for stopping up here. Folks, we're going to take another commercial run through the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, and we'll be right back.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate, because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real, and Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
We need a statewide investment into rural school district budgets to even the playing field. Families deserve fair wages and medical leave with backing for employers. Education and medical help should be more accessible. I support the privilege to own a gun through the passage of background checks. Landowners should be available to repurpose less ample land for alternative crops and energy.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
This is a story about signs. It's also a story about people's experiences. The humble sign. They are everywhere. But signs are more than just a plaque on the wall, an arrow, or letters on a building exterior. Signs help you leave a legacy or start a new chapter in life. All those signs have to start somewhere, and that's where we come in. We're your trusted partner in everything signage.
There are a lot of great reasons to make Medicap Pharmacy in Grinnell your pharmacy. Hi, this is Jennifer Stallman, and if you are like me, you have a busy schedule. So why wait around to get a prescription filled? At Medicap Pharmacy, we can call or text you when your prescriptions are ready. It's a free service that is available on request for any of our customers. Of course, we also have a convenient drive-through, free weekday deliveries, and free mail-outs as well. Just another great reason to make Medicap Pharmacy your pharmacy on Highway 6 West, Grinnell.
Since 1999, Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars has raised scholarship money for our graduating seniors. To date, we have awarded 1,820 scholarships to GHS graduates. We need you to be a part of our scholarship community, be a part of our GHS graduates' futures, and be a part of Grinnell Newberg Dollars for Scholars. Please consider sponsoring a senior scholarship. Go Tigers!
Grasshoppers, turtles, polar bears, and chunky monkeys? The Dairy Barn, located at 1810 6th Avenue in Grinnell, is not your typical barnyard. Stop by before or after the big ball game to pick up your favorite ice cream or flavor of the day yogurt. They also have a full line of delicious foods, including tenderloins, pulled pork sandwiches, popular chicken wraps, and much, much more. Don't have time to stop at the barn? Catch them on the move at some of the favorite events around Grinnell, or give us a call and try out our catering. And don't forget to check out www.dairybarngrinnell.com to order online or the Chow Now app. Remember, I scream, you scream, we all scream for Dairy Barn.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Polly Pizza, West Finch Auto Plaza, Grinnell Mutual, Ramsey Weeks Insurance, and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, Medicap Pharmacy, Grinnell Dollars for Scholars, Sarah Smith, Iowa House, the Dairy Barn, and ASI Signs. And I'm going to say it before I miss it. This third quarter is brought to you by Brent Nichols State Farm. Chris, what's your recap on that first half?
There we go. Well, the Tigers obviously able to move the ball at will. The first series that they ran and passed the ball down the field, and then Keokuk made an adjustment defensively. They started putting a lot of guys up on the line of scrimmage, or in the box, what they call it, which is 3 yards away from the line of scrimmage. And the Tigers were passing. Then Keokuk started blitzing linebackers and everything, caught the Tigers off guard. So they just went back to straight running the ball. Tigers able to run the ball effectively, even with those guys in the box. So I would assume they're going to keep doing that here in the second half. As we get the second half kickoff underway, goes out of the end zone for a touchback. Be a Keokuk Chief ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20. On the Keokuk side, they did not have a lot of things go right for them. They did. Their defense played really well, but the offense just could not get anything going against the Tiger defense. They tried running, they tried passing, they tried run-pass option, and none of those things worked. So Keokuk coaches, I'm sure, spent halftime trying to figure out what can we do to get our offense on track and get some things going. So we'll see what they come up with here. As you said, the Chiefs start with the ball, 1st and 10 at their own 20. Another District 5, Class 3 District 5 score we have Solon is playing Washington, and Solon at the half leads Washington 28-0. No report on Fairfield and West Burlington. All right, Chiefs football. Horde, sophomore quarterback in the shotgun, turns, takes a pitch out to Douglas on the right near side. He comes to the sideline, but pursued, catches him, gets out of bounds. After about a 10-yard gain for a first down. So that's about the first down for Keokuk from the game. I believe they had one or two others in the first half. One I know was by penalty. So Chiefs get a first down there. Douglas on the sweep to the near side. Needed 10 to get the first, got 10, and it's a 1st and 10 Keokuk. Brenton Horde, sophomore quarterback in the shotgun. Douglas to his left, puts a man in motion, turns, gives the ball off to Douglas. And this time Douglas has a hole up the middle, just running straight ahead. You talked about those adjustments, another 10-yard rip-off. 10-yard run there for Douglas, and another Chiefs first down. So 2 plays, 2 first downs, 2 10-yard runs, 20 yards of offense for the Chiefs here to open this second half. Horde again in shotgun formation. Now sends Douglas out. Horde fakes the pitch and then tries to go up the middle, and that is stuffed that time by the Tiger defense. He turned like he was going to fake a throw to the running back, Douglas, who's coming in motion to the near side, and then Horde tried to sneak up the middle. Nothing doing, says Gene Blaylock in the Tiger defense. No gain on the play, brings up 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, Loudon and Stark were in on that. Kind of a nice little stunt play right off the right guard of the offensive line.
Now Keokuk looking to the sideline for the signal. Diego Garcia, Lucas Swaney, receivers here at the bottom. In motion is Chase Eklund. Now it tries to do a shovel pass. That's incomplete. That's an incomplete pass. There's an adjustment that we didn't see the first half. Keokuk thought they could maybe get a shovel pass. They sent a man in motion, run receivers downfield to try to cut out the defense, then bring Douglas underneath for a little shovel pass, but it falls incomplete.
They must have been watching the Dolphins-Bengals game last night when Bridgewater stepped in and gave that little 5-yard shuttle pass and had the touchdown.
So 3rd down and 10 now for Keokuk. Clock is stopped on the incomplete pass. Kind of a key play here in the game. 3rd and 10 Chiefs. Has some momentum, see if they can pick it up. Horde comes from the near side, throws, hits out of the backfield. His receiver, that is Chase Eklund. And let's see where they spot him down. I believe he's going to have the first down. Yes, he does. So a roll out to the near side, and Eklund just starts by the line of scrimmage, tight right next to the tackle, runs down 5 yards, cuts to the outside, and Horde hits him. And it's the Chiefs' first down, their 3rd first down on this drive. I believe that equals the first downs they had in the first half. So 1st and 10 Keokuk in Tiger territory at the Tiger 49-yard line. Horde, shotgun, turns, gives the ball to Douglas. Douglas to the right side, cuts it back, gets towards the middle, inside to about the 45-yard line. Looked like he had a lot of room there, but Tigers close it quickly. Gene Blaylock and Andrews in there, among others. Pick up a 5.
Yeah, Kennick Johnson, he came up on that from that linebacker position. He put a little stick on that their side.
So they're going to say 4-yard gain, 2nd down and 6 now for the Chiefs. Horde and shotgun. Takes the snap, back to pass. Quick pass out to the corner. Trying to hit Garcia. Good coverage that time. Pass was a little high. Cole Blackford out there helped break up that pass attempt. Incomplete pass brings up 3rd down and 6. So another key 3rd down play in this ball game. And we'll see, depending upon how close they get, maybe Keokuk head coach Josh Roberts, if he doesn't pick up the first down, might go for it on 4th down. Horde under center. They send a man in motion. Now they stop. And they look at the sideline to change the play. Got to get the snap off. And they just get it off. Horde, quick pass out to the corner. Pass was behind his intended receiver. That's number 9, Drew Campbell. Campbell again went down just past the first down 6, turned around, and the ball was supposed to be there on a timing route. Quarterback actually threw the ball before the receiver turned around, but it was behind him. Campbell couldn't make the catch, and it falls incomplete for 4th down.
Addison Stark was right there. If he could have stepped forward one step, that ball would have been right in the basket. He could have been taken off down the field.
And as we talked about, Coach Josh Roberts going for it here on 4th down. Horde back to pass, 4th down play, throws deep down the field. It's a Josh and push and a catch made by Keokuk for the touchdown. Diego Garcia gets the touchdown on a 4th down play from the 45-yard line, and the Chiefs get on the board with a touchdown pass. Wow. So nice touchdown pass by Keokuk. Brendan Horde to Diego Garcia, the leading receiver. Held without a catch that first half. I think that's also was a point of emphasis by the Keokuk coaches because he's had 2 targets the second half. Extra point is no good. 9:09 left to go, third quarter. Grinnell leads Keokuk 12-6 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Hey there, I'm Joey Pollei, third-generation owner of Polley's in Grinnell. Since 1957, we've been serving you the flavors you savor. Dine in, carry out, or pick up our frozen pizzas for a night in. Our promise to you? Everything is made from scratch, and we only use the freshest ingredients, guaranteed. Plus, get your kids signed up for our Pags Pals program to get free pizza and shirts. Visit polleisgrinnellia.com or ask your server how to sign up. See you soon at Polley's Pizza Grinnell on 5th Ave between Main and Broad Street.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Polley's Pizza.
Well, we talked about what adjustments was going to be made. How do we see this second half? And Keokuk, obviously, they came out running the ball. First 2 plays of the game, they got 10 yards and 10 yards and kind of set the tone for that drive. But Tiger defense did the job, got down to a 4th down play, and this time Horde had time to pass. He threw it up to his favorite target, Diego Garcia, and the junior wide receiver jumped up over the Tiger defender, made the catch, and raced the rest of the way for the touchdown. And now it's a 1-score game, 12-6. Sweeney set to kick off here. But check that. That's Cooper Abfalter Dial, sophomore kicker, set to kick it off. Back to Cole Blackford, deep for the Tigers. Kicker makes sure his troops are ready, gets the whistle, and here we go. A little bit of a pooch kick, knuckleball, scooped up by one of the upbacks for Grinnell, and did good to hang on to it. Gets the ball out to about the 40, maybe the 41-yard line. So Tigers have good field position. 1st and 10 at their own 41. That's the thing that the coaching staff, when I talked to some players this week, that they saw on film about Keokuk, the record may not reflect it, but they have been tough in every game. They're what's known as the tough out. They make good in-game adjustments. And so far in the second half, their adjustments got them a score. Coffin under center. Takes a snap, gives to Johnson over the left side, and he's off to the races outside. Gets past the tackle and just gets tripped up. Oh, my goodness. Don't know if he'd have scored because the pursuit was getting there, but Johnson rips off about a 25-yard run into Chief territory for a 1st down. That's an Edward Jones 1st down. Mark and Paul Copeland. Edward Jones Investments on 4th Avenue there in Grinnell. So 1st and 10 Tigers at the Chief 37. Chiefs show a lot of guys on the line. Again, they give to Johnson over the left side. Gets outside to the edge, tries to cut back, then just lowers his shoulder and plows forward inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line. So just like we saw down with Keokuk, their first 2 plays, big runs, big runs. Grinnell, first 2 plays, big runs, big runs. Almost got a 1st down on that one, bring up 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, and, there was good penetration by Keokuk right off that, but they almost ran it like a draw. They just let him go ahead and pull by, and the kick out to the handoff was already done.
You see Keokuk showing that they're going to try to blitz the gap every time. Now Coffin pulls out from center, wants to check with his coaches for the play. As I said, a little bit of chess match, cat and mouse going on between head coach Adam Haydenfeld and Josh Roberts, the Keokuk coach. Are they going to blitz? Are they not? This time Coffin gets the snap, looks up the middle, tries to go outside, but he gets tackled. Could not get to the corner. Couldn't see who made the tackle. Looked like Profella maybe was in there. No gain on the play, brings up 3rd down and 1. So again, Keokuk, their 4-down linemen, and the linebackers are running up right in the gap in between their defensive linemen, threatening like we're going to blitz. Then they pull out of it, then they come back and they pull out of it. So again, a good chess match going on here. On 3rd and 1, now Keokuk brings 7 guys in the box. Direct snap, Coffin takes up the middle, gets a good push, gets the 1st down inside the 20 to maybe the 19 before a whole pile of Chief players brings him down.
Yeah, let's take another look at that one, Chris, on our Clarity Eye instant replay. Nice little shot here. You can see they just pull and they let him drop by just like a draw, and that give him the opportunity to go right up the center and get that 1st down for him.
That's another Edward Jones 1st down. Edward Jones Investment sponsors our 1st downs all season long. Coffin, the shotgun, gives the ball to this time, hands it off to Tristan Stark. Stark goes around the right side, cuts it back, and picks up a nice gain down to about the, looks like maybe the 14 or so, 16.
If we're in the 14, that means that we're in that Poly-I's red zone.
Let me check that here. Yeah, they are. They're at the 17-yard line. So, yep, it is a Poly-I's red zone. Pick up a 3, brings up 2nd down and 7. Clock running, 6.5 minutes left to go here, 3rd quarter. Grinnell leads 12-6. Coffin from the shotgun. Fakes to give to Johnson. Calls his own number over the left side. Nice play that time by the leading tackler, Liam O'Donnell. He reached out and grabbed Coffin and Coffin took him for a ride, but Liam brought him down. Not before Coffin picked up about 3 more yards. So a big 3rd down and 4 here for Grinnell. And my guess is if the Tigers don't get the 1st down here, they will probably go for it. We shall see. First things first. 3rd and 4 Grinnell at the Chief 14-yard line. Big moment, big play here in the game. Coffin up under center now. Checking over the Chief lineup. Under center, gets a snap. Turns, gives the ball off to Johnson. And you talked about that, Dan. It was like a delayed handoff. The Lions almost letting the Chief defenders get in the backfield, and Johnson runs past them. And he picked up just 1. So now it's 4th down and about maybe 2. And as we suspected, looks like Grinnell is going to go for it here. Coffin trots back out. Play clock not an issue. At 15, and bunch formation, Coffin in the shotgun. Gets the ball, takes the handoff. His own number, gets ahead. We got a flag down. Called by the umpire. And Coffin's still going, and then they finally blow it dead. So he has a 1st down for the moment, but let's check the penalty. Umpire threw the flag right at the foot of some player. It's going to be a hold on Grinnell. So that's a 10-yard penalty, the spot of the foul. Tigers will get the down over, but instead of 4th and 2, it's going to be 4th and about 13 or 14. You see the flag was dropped at the 11. So they move the ball back to the 20 at the 12, so back to the 22. And Tigers have to get down to about the 16-yard line or so, or 10-yard line. So going to bring up 4th down and 12. I didn't see the kicker come on. Tigers do kind of huddle up, and here we go. 4th and 12 from their own 22. Tigers got to get down to the 10-yard line. Big moment, big play in this game. Coffin in the shotgun. Play clock at 10. Coffin gets the snap, low snap, picks it up, looking to pass, under pressure, throws it up in the end zone, going up for it is Penich, and it's broken up, incomplete. Nice coverage that time back there by Chase Eklund. Breaks up the pass play, and the Chief defense does the job. They take over, 1st and 10, Keokuk.
That's one I think quite a few Grinnell fans might saying, did he get hit? Did he get hit?
Yeah, no flag on the penalty. Kind of far away for us to see. Looks like both players went up for it. And nonetheless, Chiefs take over. 1st and 10 at their own 22. So the Chiefs defense does their job. Grinnell did drive down the field a bit, but they drive stalled. It was 4th and 2. Remember, there was a big holding penalty which pushed it back, and that took care of the Grinnell drive. Sophomore quarterback Brenton Horde takes a snap. He turns the pitches to Douglas. This time, nowhere for Douglas to run. Tigers up there swarming quickly on Douglas. Did not let him get to the edge and turn the corner. Douglas again comes up a little bit gimpy. Has a little bit of a, as my coach used to say, a little bit of a hitch in his giddy up there. He's limping just slightly. Picked up 1, 2nd down and 9. Rapidly moving third quarter here. We're already down to 4 minutes left in the third quarter. Grinnell leads 12-6. Horde, sophomore quarterback in the shotgun. Douglas to his left, sends a man in motion to the far side. Now Horde stands up, looks at his coach for the play. Tigers defense running around, and Horde takes the pitch, or gets the snap rather, pitches it to Douglas. And again, Tiger defense right there. That time for Grinnell, number 14, Logan McDonald up there to make the tackle. So pickup of about 2 brings up 3rd down and 5. And big moment in this game as well. Seems like I've said that a lot tonight, but football games are like that. There's big plays that people don't stop and think about. This could be a big one. Tigers can hold them here. They're going to get good field position. Keokuk gets it first. Obviously, the drive keeps going. Horde takes a snap back, throws out in the flat, has his receiver. It's caught. And let's see. He's right at the marker. Looks like that was Lucas Swaney, and they do give him a 1st down. So the Chiefs do convert. Again, just a little out route. The receiver runs down just past the 1st down stick, plants his left foot, cuts to the outside towards the sideline, and Horde put the ball right on the money. And he needed 5, and he got 5. So 1st and 10 Chiefs at their own 34.
Yeah, good job there by Kennick Johnson on coverage on that. He was right on him. In other words, that could have been a little bit more yardage gained.
Horde turns, gives the ball over to Douglas. Douglas on the right side, gets wrapped up and dragged down.
Yeah, great job there by Brett Clayton, or I think that's Brett Clayton, number 60. Dominic Clayton. I'm a couple generations off, so Dominic got his hand out there and just got his hand on that jersey just enough to curl him back and let the rest of the Tiger squad come up and cover him up.
So no gain on the play. 2nd down and 10 now for the Chiefs at their own 34. Again, a very rapidly moving third quarter. 2.5 minutes, or a little less than 2.5 minutes left to go. Horde takes the snap, turns, throws the ball. That time jumping the route for the Grinnell was number 3, Cole Blackford. They tried to do that little skinny post. The receiver ran down and then cut towards the middle of the field. And Blackford undercut that, almost had a pick, but breaks it up. Incomplete pass, 3rd down and 10. That was right in front of us here on the near side, and nice job by Cole Blackford to recognize that route and jump underneath it and knock the ball down. So 3rd and 10 now for the Chiefs at their own 34. Another big 3rd down. Seems like I'm saying a lot, but it's true. Horde, shotgun situation, takes the snap, back, throws across the middle, has his receiver, it's caught! Wow, Garcia makes the catch. That was nice tight coverage. That window couldn't have been very big, but Horde throws a bullet in there. Garcia catches it for a Chiefs 1st down, another Chiefs 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, Cole Blackford, again, great coverage. It was a pretty tight window right across that center, but he was able to thread the needle and get the ball in there for a 1st down for the Chiefs.
1st and 10 for the Chiefs at the 48. What I mean by tight window is the area around the receiver where the quarterback has room to put the ball. There's a bunch of Tiger defenders there. Over the middle is always going to be tight quarters. There's not a lot of room for error, and Horde, very accurate, put that ball right where it needed to be, and the Chiefs get the 1st down. Horde now takes a shotgun snap, rolls to the near side, looking, now finally checks it downfield, tipped up by Grinnell, and almost caught on the deflection by a Keokuk player behind the play. Jumping up to tip it out away was Tristan Stark, and almost making the catch for the Chiefs was number 11, Diego Garcia.
You know, there's a lesson learned by Tristan. You know, we teach that over and over, that you bat the ball down, you don't tip it up, because it could have turned into a bad situation. Keokuk was inches away from catching that ball.
So 2nd down and 10 now for the Chiefs. 1:29 left to go, third quarter. Grinnell leads 12-6. Tiger football, homecoming football on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network. Glad to have you with us here on this Friday night with Dan Walker and Ireland Sebeka. I'm Chris Juni. Horde takes the snap, pitches out to Douglas. Around the left side, gets past one tackler, but not past two. Into Tiger territory to about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, nice shoestring there by Stark coming up, and Oliver Loudon. We call him King Oliver. He come in and made a nice cover up on that.
Some Keokuk fans wanted a flag on the hit on Brenton Horde. Well, the quarterback is in the option. He is a running back, so he can be hit even if he pitches it. So,
well, I want to make a comment on that. So, as a linebacker, your defensive end, your tackler, everyone calls out who you're taking on that run-pass option. And, you know, Clayton did a great job of sticking. He had the quarterback. He stayed with them, and everyone picked up their spots after that.
Horde in shotgun, a third down, rolling out to his right, throws on the run, pass is caught again. No, incomplete. Now they say it is a catch. The official on the far side first waved it incomplete, then he changed his mind and said it is a catch, and that's a Chief first down. Right. Down to the 40-yard line.
Coverage over there by Addison Stark.
Couldn't see from our angle what happened there, but the official was right in front of that far side official, the linesman on the far side. And he first ruled incomplete, but then he said it is a catch. So it's a Chiefs first down. 1st and 10 to Keokuk at the Tiger 40. This will probably be the last play of the third quarter unless it's incomplete. Horde back to pass. This time he's under pressure, and he's going to be sacked big time. First person back there for the Tigers, number 55. Oliver Loudon, King Oliver, tried to crown Horde the quarterback. Pardon my pun there.
That's right. Let's take another look at a Clarity Eye instant replay. You know, great penetration right there. Oliver did not stop, went to his knees and kept driving through, and the rest, Blaylock kind of followed up on that. So awesome job by that front line there.
Big play to end that third quarter. After 3, Grinnell leads Keokuk 12-6 on the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
Jeff Finch here from West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell. We normally go to the auction to restock our used cars and trucks, but prices have skyrocketed. If we're going to overpay, we'd rather overpay our friends, neighbors, and past customers. Bring your vehicle in for a quick 20-minute appraisal. You can either take the cash, trade for a different vehicle, or walk away. In some cases, your vehicle may be worth more than you paid for it. See us at West Finch Auto Plaza in Grinnell or online at westfinch.com.
The Tiger Sports Live Stream Network is brought to you by West Finch Auto Plaza. And this fourth quarter is brought to you by Brent Nickel State Farm. Thank you, Brent, for sponsoring all quarters, all innings, everything through the Tiger Sports Live Stream Network.
All right, set for the fourth quarter. Been a really good, tightly contested ball game. Grinnell started out, went right down the field, looked like they were going to go down and score. Then opportunistic Keokuk defense forced a turnover. And Tigers did get a couple scores on the board, but then Keokuk scored to open the third quarter. And we have a ball game. Here we go, Horde on 2nd down after the sack at 21. Throws a pass over the middle, tried to lay it up over, had to get it up over the leaping Tiger linebacker, and then try to drop it into his receiver. That was number 2, Chase Eklund. Just off of Eklund's hands, maybe tipped by that number 14 for Grinnell. Jumping up there was Logan McDonald. Got a piece of it nonetheless. 3rd down and 21. If Tigers can hold here, that we have to remember that sack on that first down play. That could be the play of the game. Because so far the Tigers have not really been able to slow down this Keokuk offense in the second half.
No, I think they, at halftime, they obviously pointed out a few things that is a little bit lacking on the Tiger defense.
Horde back to pass, now being pressured, being chased, tries to throw it up, and it's out of bounds. Pardon me there. Good pressure that time on Horde. Chase him down was Andrews.
Yeah, Tigers ran a stunt right up the center with Tristan Stark on that one too.
Horde talking to his head coach like, well, I was supposed to be back there and I didn't have time. I was running for my life. And he tried to throw it to get his receiver to make a play, but he threw it out of bounds and brings up 4th down and 21. Pretty sure Coach Josh Roberts will not go for this one here. And the kind of a low, or the high snap, and he gets the punt away, and it bounces at the 25, takes a chief roll, and Tiger just going to fall on it to prevent it from rolling any further, but that's going to be just inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. So punt hit it at the 20, 11 yards worth of roll, and Tigers backed up, 1st and 10 Grinnell, and they did spot it down, I believe, at the 10-yard line. Yes.
They probably say, I mean, it's, again, a question a little bit of how we're getting in there and touching these balls, but that was probably a great job because that saved that ball from being on the 1-yard line.
Yeah, as you said, always a risky play with the way that ball can bounce. You never know how it's going to bounce, but he was able to cover it up and keep possession, and Tigers ball 1st and 10. Kaufman under center, turns, gives the ball to Johnson. Johnson tries the middle, then tries to break it outside, but runs right in to the linebacker on that side for the Chiefs. That is number 8. That was Brenton Horde. No, check that. Number 8, Brenton Horde. There we go. Looks like Johnson had a lot of room. If he would have got by Horde, he had a lot of room over here on the near side, but Horde makes a tackle, limits him to a 3-yard gain, brings up 2nd down and 7. Tigers going to be in no hurry to get plays off. Kaufman down the shotgun. Gets the ball, takes his own number, looks it over, then makes a burst up the middle. Gets out to about the 16-yard line. So he's going to pick up maybe 4 yards or so. Going to bring up 3rd down and 3. And again, I'm not going to say a big play, but this is a key play in this game. Obviously, if Keokuk can hold Grinnell here, they'll punt, and Keokuk should get decent field position. And in the same vein, if Tigers can get a 1st down, they can keep that drive going, keep that clock going, because that clock is on their side now with 10:25 left to go in the game and counting. 3rd and 3, Grinnell. Kaufman, shotgun, takes the snap, fakes to give to Johnson, comes over the near side, and Kaufman breaks loose. He's in the secondary, going down the sideline, and gets taken out of bounds by Garcia. Big play that time, Dan. When they needed it, Tigers get it done, convert a 1st down into a big gain, get out from the shadow of their own goalpost, and they set up shop, 1st and 10, throwing 38.
That's an Edward Jones 1st down for the Grinnell Tigers.
Yes, indeed. Tigers have had plenty of 1st downs and some opportunities to score, just have not been able to capitalize on them. Partly due to the Keokuk defense blitzing and running guys in the gaps between their defensive linemen that occupy our offensive linemen, then they get in there and make the play. Kaufman under center. Turns, gives the ball off to Johnson. This time he gets past. I thought he was tackling the backfield, but Johnson spins away from a tackler and gets out to about the 44-yard line.
I think that was Tristan Stark. Actually.
You're right. Tristan Stark on that. Stark comes up with a little bit of a gimp, a little bit of a limp there. Now Johnson comes back in, along with Carson Penich. 6-yard gain brings up 2nd down and 4. And that clock keeps moving for Grinnell. Again, Grinnell leads 12-6. Tigers, all they're scoring in their first half. Keokuk scored in their first opening drive of the 3rd quarter. That's where we stand. Ball is fumbled. Penich turns, gets the ball pitched out to Johnson. He goes on the right side, gets to the corner, gets past one defender, still on his feet, racing down the sideline is Kennick Johnson, one man to beat, and he gets bumped out of bounds by Garcia. But let's see here, there might be a flag.
And they threw it right at offensive lineman. I think they got him from holding over here on this side.
It's going to be holding on Grinnell. Flag, the official threw the flag, it dropped to the 45, then he walks up, picks it up, and puts it down at the 47. So he's a good 15 yards away when he made that call. But nonetheless, it's a hold on Grinnell. It's a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So that'll move it from the 47 back to the 37. At least it should. Yep, put the ball down. So wipe out that long gain by Johnson. And result is not too bad, though. I mean, other than the big field position loss, but it's 2nd down and 12 as the Tigers do get the down over. Penich comes to the near side here at the bottom of your screen. Kaufman in the shotgun with Johnson to his right. 2nd and 12. Coffin takes the snap, tries to go back, and just too many people there. Keokuk line is getting past our offensive line. I don't know if we have that on replay or not, Dan, but that time they were in the backfield almost as soon as Coffin had the snap. And just nothing Coffin could do but hang on to the ball and take the loss. Hard to see if Keokuk is doing a stunt where the linemen start one way and go the other, or if just their linebackers are just running in the gaps as their front four occupies our offensive linemen. They're just putting more guys up there than we can block. Coffin in the shotgun, 3rd and long. Gets a snap, back to pass, looking for the screen, throws it out there to Stark. Stark is met and tackled right away by Horde, the quarterback / linebacker. And that brings up a 4th down. So Keokuk defense gets the job done. Tigers have yet to figure out the Chiefs' blitzing scheme. They're just basically putting more guys on the line than we can block, counting on the fact that their speed and athleticism is going to get to our quarterback before anybody can get open and we can make a play. So 4th and 18 now from the 29. Tigers in punt formation. High snap. Nice catch by the punter. He's going to run it. He's running. He's going to, he can't throw now. Caught and broken up by Horde. Now got a flag coming in late. Yeah, I think he was across the line of scrimmage when they threw it. I don't think it's on Keokuk.
That or a legal man downfield. But my goodness, he should have just ducked his head. I think he could have got the 1st down.
He's looking towards the Keokuk bench, so it's on Grinnell. I think it's going to be an illegal forward pass. Yep. He was across the line of scrimmage, so that will nullify that. And Keokuk will get the ball in great field position at the 29-yard line. Just a high snap disrupted that whole play. The Tiger punter did what he could, and Dan, you're right, it's hard to tell, but if he had maybe just made a sprint for that corner, lowered his shoulder, he might have got the 1st down. He was right there, but he was across the line of scrimmage when he threw it, so you would have had that, or probably a lineman downfield, one of the two. Either way, Chiefs ball, 1st and 10 at the Tiger 29. Horde in the shotgun, turns, gives the ball off to Johnson over the right side. Johnson rumbles around the right side, almost breaks through, gets down to the 15-yard line for a Chiefs 1st down. So Keokuk with the momentum right now after big plays by their defense. And 1st and 10 now, Chiefs at the Tiger 15. Tiger defense, needless to say, needs to dig down and get a stop. Figure out some way to slow down and stop this Chiefs offense. Horde looks things over from the shotgun, sends a man in motion. Turns, gives the ball off to Johnson up the middle. Johnson tries to break it outside. He does break it outside, cuts back, gets down inside the 10 to about the 5. Could see who was on that tackle there. Heisman and Huth on the tackle, so ball's put down at the 6-yard line. So it's 2nd down and 1. 2nd down and 1 now at the 6. So Keokuk can get a 1st down without scoring. Second down and 1. 6:35 and counting left to go in this ball game. Keokuk trails 12-6. Horde gets the snap, turns, gives the ball to Johnson. This time he's met right at the line by a host of Tigers.
Yeah, led right up front there by Clayton, and Blaylock was in there, Loudon.
So loss of 1 on the play brings up 3rd down and 2. Obviously, this is 4-down territory for the Chiefs. If they don't make it here, they will definitely go for it on 4th down. Clock continues to roll, coming up now under 6 minutes left to go in this ball game. Keokuk taking the time, getting the play in from the sidelines. And now here we go. Horde in shotgun. Johnson, the running back, to his right. Horde gets a snap, rolling out to the near side. Looking, throws on the run, and it's too wide of his intended target. That was Lucas Swaney. So Chiefs, interesting call there, Dan. Chiefs have been having some success running the ball, and this time they decided to do a rollout. I'm guessing Horde had the option to run it or throw it, and Horde saw he couldn't run it, so he tried to throw it to his receiver. Falls incomplete. And now the play of the game right here. 4th and 2 for Keokuk.
This will be interesting if Keokuk takes a timeout or they just go off their momentum and try to blast this thing in.
Play clock getting down. I don't see any motion towards a timeout. So here we go. 4, 3. There's the snap. Horde gives the ball to Johnson with the right side, and I don't know. It is going to be close. He got tripped up and looks like he might be short. They are pointing Grinnell. The Tiger defense gets it done. Wow. What a play there by the Tiger defense. Johnson got through the initial interference, but then he was stopped dead in his tracks. I couldn't see who made that tackle, but Tigers defense does a job, and they take over on downs.
Tell you what, that's one that kind of gets your blood pressure up and going. And now we just need some smart thinking here. Heads-up play for this Tiger offense and just pound it out of there.
Here's a handoff now to Stark. Stark breaking to the outside and tries to stiff arm somebody, and he gets wrapped up.
I think that
pushed out. That was Johnson. Excuse me. That was Kennick Johnson with the ball carrier. Gets a first down for Grinnell. That's an Edward Jones first down. Another one. Referee's already winding the clock, and the chains aren't set. That's interesting. They're supposed to wait till the chains are set and then wind the clock. That's interesting there, but nonetheless, first down for Grinnell. 5 minutes, a little over 5 minutes left to go in the ball game.
They must saw that first down marker down, and they thought, let's go. The rest of it fall into play there.
All right, Tigers in no hurry. Coffin, the shotgun. This time gives the ball. This time it is Stark over the right side, or left side rather. He finds a crease and gets out across the 25 to about the 28-yard line. Going to be just short of the first down, I do believe. 9-yard pickup brings up second down and 1, and now you wonder if maybe there's still 4 minutes left, so still plenty of time left. No need for Keokuk to start thinking about taking those 3 timeouts. Each team does have 3 timeouts left, by the way. Again, Tigers in no hurry. Second down and 1 now for Grinnell at their own 27. Coffin now up under center. It's a snap, gives it off to Johnson, right up the middle, has a first down, gets to the outside, and was just a shoestring away from getting to that outside. Gets out to about the 36-yard line, good enough for another Tiger first down. Edward Jones Investments first down. Paul and Mark Copeland, our sponsors of our first downs. One thing that I've seen here, Dan, has really impressed me is Keokuk's speed. Their linemen and their team speed on defense is really good because Tigers are fast, but as Johnson was going to that outside, there was a bunch of white jerseys heading there just as fast as he was. Boy, just shooting the gap that time. Coffin couldn't even turn to get the ball handed off. Number 24, Malachi Douglas. They're just right off the nose guard, and they're just shooting the gap between the guard, the center, and the tackle, and Grinnell has not had an answer for that. Big play by the defense, loss of 4, second and 14. Ball back to the 32-yard line. Good news is for the Tigers, the clock does keep rolling. 3.5 minutes left to go in the ball game. Again, play clock is at 10. No hurry for the Tigers to get the play off. Kaufman gets the play. Brings Carson Penich here to the near side. And Kaufman goes under center. Second and 14. Kaufman takes the snap. Pitches back to Johnson. Lots of white shirts. Johnson does good just to get back. Maybe gets a yard out of it. And now we're going to have a timeout, I believe, taken by Keokuk. Yes, we do. 3:05 left to go in the ball game. Grinnell leads 12-6 on the Tiger Sports live stream network.
Every sunrise offers new opportunities to dream big or to take that next small step. Every sunrise is another chance to build on the one before or to start with a clean slate. Because every sunrise is tomorrow's promise made real. And Grinnell Mutual is tomorrow's promise protected. Trust in tomorrow and contact a Grinnell Mutual agent today.
The Tiger Sports live stream network is brought to you by Grinnell Mutual, and this timeout's brought to you by Edward Jones. Stop in and see Mark and Paul for all your investments and retirement needs.
All right, another big play in this ball game. 3rd down and 13 for Grinnell. Ball is at the 33. Keokuk has been blitzing in the gaps between the Tiger offensive linemen. We have 5 linemen to block. They're sending 6, 7 guys in there quickly, so no time for the Tigers to do anything. I would guess they're not going to change that on this play. So Tigers have to come up with some way to figure out that pressure and get the ball out. 3rd and 13, Coffin under center. That time everybody jumps, and let's see. Are we going to get 5 yards? Yes. Offsides Keokuk. Keokuk players pointing to Grinnell jumped and twitched, but the officials in the striped shirts said no. So 5-yard penalty moves the ball out to the 37-yard line, and that is a huge 5-yard penalty. 3rd and 8's a lot better than 3rd and 12 or 3rd and 13. Again, same thing. You saw Keokuk. Their players are going to sprint in those gaps. They're just lining up. 6 guys on the line. Here they come, and they jump again. But let's see. That time it looked like Grinnell may have jumped.
No, I think that was Keokuk.
No, and they do. So that's one way to counter. We taught how is Grinnell going to counter that. They told Coffin to do a hard count. And Keokuk's jumping.
Yeah, and I don't think they're intentionally. They're just anticipating the snap. You know, it's like because they're taking off. They're getting a 2-step. It's their linebackers. They're not sitting up there on the line scrimmage. So they're 2 steps back, and they're just they just know that they're going to go. So I would most likely you're going to see them hold on this one.
All right, 3rd and 3 at the 43. From 3rd and 13 to 3rd and 3. Coffin under center. Turns, fakes the pitch. Rolls out, throws the ball downfield towards his big receiver. Caught by the Tigers. And breaks loose from the tackle inside the 25 to the 24. That was Braden Johnson. 6'3" target. Jumps up over the Keokuk chief defender. And just like that, with 2 penalties and then a big play, Tigers, you can just feel the air go out of the Keokuk Chiefs balloon. Still time left, but now the clock's moving 2:45 and counting. Tigers in great shape, 1st and 10, throwing 25.
It's another Edward Jones, 1st down.
So if the Keokuk goes back and loses this game, there's either a hard count by Brady Coffin or just Keokuk too anxious. So those 2 offside penalties make the difference. Now Coffin hands the ball off to Johnson over the left side. Met right away by the leading tackler, Liam O'Donnell, the senior cornerback, 5'10", 160. Johnson does get the ball down to about the 20-yard line.
And, you know, right now for strategy, with 2 minutes left, you're moving the ball, you're getting 1st downs. You just keep the ball on the ground.
Yeah, I was just going to say that, too, that I don't think we're going to see another pass. If we can get 4 or 5 yards a pop here, now we're under 2 minutes. See if Keokuk uses a timeout after this one. But basically, if Tigers can get 1 more 1st down out of this ball game is in the books. Coffin in the shotgun. Takes the direct snap, goes right up the middle. Now gets to the outside. Gets jumped on by a couple of Keokuk players and pushed back.
I think its forward motion might get him about 4 yards.
Nope, they did stop the clock. That's a 1st down. And they will wind, once they get the change set. Well, no, this referee says, no, we're not going to wait for that. We're going to wind it now. So
Edward Jones 1st down.
Yeah, it is. Edward Jones 1st down. Paul and Mark Copeland.
Plus we're into the
Poly red zone. At the 14. Now I think Grinnell took a timeout here. So we'll just keep it here. And so, man, what a great effort by Keokuk. You know, they made the adjustments at halftime, and they were just simply blitzing everybody, putting more guys and sending more guys to our line and to our backfield than we had blockers for, and it worked most of the half. But then we wondered before that key 3rd down at 13, we said, how is Grinnell going to counter that? How can they fix that and make an adjustment? And again, we don't know if Coffin altered his count a little bit or did a hard count or the Keokuk player simply just jumped. But 2 offside penalties by Keokuk moved it from 3rd and 13 to 3rd and 3. And then what that does, Dan, as you alluded to, is when Tigers did have a 3rd down, that time they weren't so anxious to rush and get in there so quick, so they had to wait. That gave Coffin time to roll out, find his big target for a big 1st down conversion, and that pretty much put the game away at that point.
That's right. And we're coming out of this timeout, which is an Edward Jones timeout.
So 1st and 10 Grinnell at the 14, 1:32 left to go in the ball game. Barring any turnover or miraculous thing here, looks like it's going to be just a knee, I think. Nope. Kaufman just calls his own number, takes the quarterback on a keeper. And we got a timeout taken here by Keokuk.
Why don't we go ahead and take one with him?
All right, we'll take one with him. Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
At Ramsey Weeks, it's the synergy of insurance and real estate that makes our local office vibrant. At Ramsey Weeks, our success depends on yours in buying or selling property, in insuring your car, home, farm, or business. In your time of need, our success depends on yours. Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate, 715 Fifth Avenue, Grinnell.
The Tiger Sports Livestream Network is brought to you by Ramsey Weeks Insurance and Ramsey Weeks Real Estate. And this another timeout is brought to us by Edward Jones, Mark and Paul Copeland.
So again, barring some miraculous turnover or something big happening, Tigers are going to get a homecoming victory, move to 2-0 in district play. And Dan, you can learn a lot from a game like this. You know, the way it started out again, Tigers went right down the field on Keokuk, getting big chunks of yardage, and looked like they were going to just go right down and score. But then a fumble recovered by Keokuk. Tiger defense did the job, and they scored on the second possession. But then since then, Keokuk made an adjustment, putting those linemen blitzing in the gaps, just setting linemen in our backfield and linebackers, and it gave Tigers fits, so things they can learn from. Now Tigers are just going to take a knee, I do believe, like a victory formation. Kaufman just takes the snap and just kind of rolls forward, gets tackled here.
Well, there's a lot of good that came from last week's game down in Washington. Is, you know, we see a lot of improvement by Kaufman in and out of the pocket, running the ball. Obviously, the passing game that they had down there in Washington was really, really good. Some of that came back tonight, but the running game with Tristan Stark and Johnson definitely was the kind of the bread and butter that kept this thing together today.
Under a minute left to go, and even if Tigers just take a knee to fourth down, Keokuk would get the ball back with maybe 10 seconds left here. We'll see. They're running it down. Then Grinnell take a timeout, and they do. Tigers take a timeout to stop the clock, and we'll just keep it right here. A little bit of chess match here. So now the play clock will be at 25, but now the clock will not start until the snap. So there's 40 seconds left. Keokuk does not have a timeout. It's 3rd and 6. Obviously, if Grinnell gets a first down here, game's over. If they don't, Tigers could try to kick a field goal. If they made it, that'd make it a 2-score game, which would in effect make the game over as well. So lots of options here on the table. Not quite a sure thing just yet. So we'll have to see here what shakes in this last 40 seconds. Now, if Tigers are stopped short, the play clock will reset to 30 seconds. So on 4th down, Tigers could run it all the way down. On 4th and whatever, Tigers should run it all the way down to whatever's left. They'll have the one timeout. They could take a timeout and then either attempt a field goal or just go for it on 4th down. And the Chiefs would get the ball back with maybe 10 or so seconds left. We'll have to see. Tristan Stark is back as the safety here. So 3rd and 6, it's just going to be, I think, a knee for Kaufman. They're going to take the snap there. He does take a knee. Not going to even risk it. And now the clock is at 40, and that'll do it. There's 37 seconds, 35 on the clock. The game clock, 30 seconds on the scoreboard clock. So Tigers are going to get a very hard-fought and well-earned homecoming victory. But, yes, Keokuk fans applauding their team's effort. These Chiefs are for real. They are a tough out, as they say. Scrappy, good adjustments. That blitzing in the second half really had the Tigers, befuddled for a while, but they got the job done. And Tigers are going to get the victory here as we hit 2-1, and now it's official. Final score, Grinnell defeats Keokuk on homecoming by the score of 12-6. Tigers move to 2-0 in district play. For Dan Walker and Ireland Sabetka, I'm Chris Juni. Thank you for joining us and watching us on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network, powered by YouTube. Again, if you like what you see, hit subscribe. Check us out on Facebook, and we will see you down the road. From TT Craney Field, this is Chris Juni saying good night, everybody, on the Tiger Sports Livestream Network.
This live stream is a copyright of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network. Reproduction or distribution of this live stream without permission of the Tiger Sports Livestream Network is a violation of the law.